Oh, how's it, Kanaka? I know that the poll for field trip night is not up yet. I'm putting it up. I promise. How is it? I'm sorry. How is it that there's no default shovel emote? Am I smoking penis? Do we not? Is there not a shovel emote? How the fuck am I supposed to do? I mean, I guess that's fine too. I need a shovel emote.
Beat!
Oh my fucking god. Okay, it's up. 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 Put the just vote in the poll. Go vote in the poll. Go vote in the poll. Really? Really? Out of Matilda versus Holes, the early boys want Holes? Holes? Really? I mean, I have no problem with that. It's your choice. It's just like I would have thought that there'd be at least somebody that's here for Matilda. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was a little too quick to the draw. Oh my God, why wasn't there audio? Hello. How's it going? Welcome. Boys and girls, guys and gals, women and children. Hopefully not children. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's good to see ya. Hello, Socks, Medusa, Bunny Babe, Chunkus, Bearded Helmets. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna ask, can somebody one of you or all of you, doesn't matter. I employed something new, right? I employed something new with the bot where it should theoretically no longer let you post links into my chat. I've been very lenient about that for years, for years. However, now that we have like Chat TTS, I'm going to be real. I spent about 2 hours this morning trying to figure out how to write some short.
https://www.twitch.tv/peter.ping.
Here's the thing. Orenfell is a VIP. I need somebody who is not a VIP or a mod to try to post a link into chat, and I want to see if it actually works. I want to see if like it's going to either. There's one of two things that could happen here.
Okay,
there you go. It's not supposed to read it though. It's not supposed to still read it.
https://
It's not supposed to. Oh my God.
/WVLB7FJBVMW question
like,
mark C equals VBVU44L6 CUBL_BR.
Okay, what I was gonna say is I spent this morning trying to brush up on my C# language building skills. And I tried to get into the. I tried to hack into the system, boys. All right.
www.bigbootyLatinas69.com.
Don't click on that. Don't click on that because I'm gonna click on it for you just to make sure. Oh.
Tin Can Crab asked, "Would you give this gentleman a job?" Oh, absolutely. With that moustache
That's good.
and porn star last name, Pete.Ping can become a company representative in absolutely no
And a
time.
porn star
The
last
shareholders
night.
agree he's white enough to not appear as a
Looks like they are
diversity
more
hire.
achievement skills.
And those lips
How does
will
that
be a
not
great
have a website
mouthpiece for our
connected?
I don't
AI
know.
tech bro
I don't think it's a
overlords,
real
as
site.
well as
Why
sucking
isn't it, though?
toes.
Okay, now here's the next
At
question.
Medusa to seducer, exactly.
Okay, it ignored TangiaBot. At least that part fucking worked. All right, claps. Claps. Hell yeah. At least I got something right this morning. Bro.
But www.biglatinafeet.com.
C cap.
Okay, how does that site not exist either? Not that I clicked on the link or anything. Not that I clicked on the link. But how is that not an actual site? Allegedly. I don't know. I didn't click on it, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Hello. Hello, though. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm Pete. If you don't know that already, I think you already do. Hopefully you do. Today, the plan is very simple. All right. It's going to be a chill day. Now, normally, when I say chill day, I kind of just go back on that. You know, I start stream, I say chill. It's going to be a chill time. And then like 15 minutes later, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. So I'm going to try my best to not do that because I did get a little bit more sleep last night, which is good. You know, I also learned something this morning that I feel like should have been really obvious to me, but I'm going to share this little fact with you just in case you don't know. I learned that it's actually better that if you didn't get to sleep on time, right? It's better for you to wake up at the same time every single day than it is for you to pull like an all-nighter, right? Or like almost an all-nighter, try to go to sleep, you get like an hour or two, maybe like an hour or two, and then you get up at like, just for example, like 8 a.m., right? You get up at 8 a.m.
For the people
then,
that missed if Sonic Slush moved or not, can we go over it again
yes,
in a little bit?
I'm going to. Thank you for reminding me. I'm actually going to also post that to the Discord, so that way you can... We got some things to talk about with the cherry limeade slush. Anyway, sorry. It's more important for you to wake up at the same time every single day than it is for you to try to catch up on sleep. So, what does that really mean?
Sorry,
Say,
didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're okay. So, the thing is, it's better to not try to catch up on the sleep and just let your circadian rhythm just kind of take back over and try to get back into the normal groove of things rather than trying to sleep in and catch up on it. Apparently, when you try to catch up on your sleep after being sleep deprived like me for like the last week, what ends up happening is your body tries to kill you. Not really. What actually happens is essentially you're just throwing off your sleep schedule even more, and it's just going to make it harder for you to get back onto a routine. So I share this because last night I got maybe 5 hours. I don't know. I've just been like struggling lately. I think it's two things. I think it's two things. One, you've probably heard through like basically how do I put this? You've likely heard if you've been watching stream, you know, for the last like couple of weeks, that every once in a while off stream, I haven't been doing this on stream. I'm trying to be better. I did recently start like touching the cannabis again. I started using the weeds every once in a while. It was helping me sleep because that was the thing that actually got me back into trying to use it a little bit more.
12 minutes of sleep in a rock star.
Brother, yesterday I was in the same boat. I had two Red Bulls, a cup of coffee, and I think I had like a caffeine.
Being touched again.
I think I had like a caffeine pill too. I do this really bad thing where I take caffeine pills and I crush it up and never mind. That's a terrible joke. That's not even a joke. Whatever. What was I saying? It was something related to the sleep. Fuck, dude. Fuck. If it comes back to me, I'll mention it. My brain just went blank.
Caffeine
It's
pills
okay.
in a video game.
Caffeine pills in a video game. I'm really bad. Like, listen. Oh, right. Marijuana. That's what I was talking about. And sleep. That's how. Okay, got it. So, thing is, I kind of started touching the weeds again about like 2.5-ish, 3 weeks ago, so that way it would help me sleep. Because I had this hypothesis that like if I start like having like a little edible right before I go to bed, like an hour before I go to bed, it will help me get into deeper sleep. Wrong. You know what it's actually done? It's made it so like the first week or
Have
so.
you tried CBN instead?
I just might. At first, it helped me get to sleep very quickly. A little too well, I will mention, because what ended up happening is Maru and I would put on like a show at the end of the night. It would be up on the TV, and then I would pass out within about 15 minutes. Now, I went from pulling nearly all-nighters and basically getting to bed at a healthy time. When I say all-nighters, I maybe that's not the right phrase, but I used to be able to just like lay down, and when I want to sleep, I can. I thought that the weed would help me get to sleep a little bit quicker because it takes like a good like 10 to 20 minutes for me. I don't know. I struggle. My brain's very active quite often, right? This is what's actually happened. Instead of falling asleep gracefully, it's made me a narcoleptic asshole. It has made me just pass the fuck out for the first week. And now, here's a funny little side effect. I'm waking up every morning that I use weed the previous day feeling like I have mega autism. Like insane mega autism to the point like I'm
Try
not
using
saying this
some
like a
lavender
joke.
and CBD.
I'm more so saying this because it's like a essentially I wake up and I feel overstimulated for the first 5 hours of my day. And that's been the case for like the last week. So I think, oh God, for a second there, I thought we were getting a raid. It's just the song. Let me skip this. Let's not. I'm waking up and I'm feeling super overstimulated. Now, I don't know if anyone else is like this. And granted, as I've gotten older, I'm trying to like find healthier alternatives to things. Weed just kills all inhibitions for me now. Like, if you've been here long enough, you probably remember when I would take just big donks all throughout stream. It was like every half an hour, I was probably taking like a little
I
dab, a
found
little
weed
bowl,
burned out my
something like
dopamine
that.
receptors.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the same way. Like, granted, I understand that everyone is different.
over an hour to sleep.
It takes me over like an hour to sleep. Dog, that sucks. Point is, I cannot get to bed at a normal time now. And as a matter of fact, I started to really think about it. I came to this conclusion just this morning. Because yesterday night, right? Yesterday, if you were here for
THC fucks with your REM
together,
cycle too.
I
Actual
have
research.
heard that.
Dream
I have
used
heard
to
that.
make a CBN and melatonin gummy that was great.
Dream? Like the streamer? Did he stop diddling kids so that way he could make a sleep like assistant, sleep aid? I literally looked up Minecraft Dream sleep pills. Dream sleep aids. Oh.
Hit the follow button for these two.
Oh.
Dream or dreamt, can't remember. It was a pharma-backed cannabis co, which I usually don't like, but
They make good shit.
They made good shit.
Okay. I might look into that. I'm starting to think that maybe CBD might be something I might give a try to next. There was a short period of time where I tried this thing called Somnipure. Now, granted, everything I'm about to say is not health advice, you know. You should consult your doctor, your general practitioner. You should talk to anybody else except for this idiot on the internet wearing a pink shirt and a mustache, okay? You should probably listen to anybody else but me. Granted, I did share a little tidbit last night about how I studied to be a pediatrician for 7 years, which is actually true, which was embarrassing because I couldn't even tell
try
you
CBD.
about
I
like
used to be a bud
dopamine
tender,
receptors
had
now.
weed as a special interest, and CBD is
Okay.
great for pain and inflammation and things that might interrupt sleep.
Okay. I don't
Been
know.
bombarded with all this info and research for like 7 years.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, it's funny. I think it was I have a feeling that it's probably the fact that I used to collect stamps. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I think it's because I used to collect stamps that perhaps all of my receptors are just burnt the fuck out now. Like, granted, things are not as bad as they could be, right? I could be like a total like deadbeat that has like insane Asperger's. But again, at least I feel emotion still. At least there's that. At least there's that. That'll do it. I will look into this. I have tried. What was that brand
Since
called?
I quit,
It's
I
like
use
Ollie?
a lavender spray and it helps me get to sleep.
I might try some lavender oil actually. One of my favorite things to do right before I go to bed is I actually turn on my what do you call that? It's like a humidifier. I like to turn on my humidifier and make it
I dati
Okay, this is
break
terrible.
like AMFR so I can sleep like a regular person.
This is really terrible, but I like to crank my humidifier right before I go to bed and try to get the humidity in my bedroom up to about 70. And Mari doesn't like it because she wakes up sweaty every single time. Just moist, sweaty, a little bit hot now. Because I
can
like
help if you're
I
looking
like the
for a
humidity.
concoction. We did so much cannabinoid research, but obviously no pressure.
Actually, yeah, sure. If you have any like even outside of like cannabis and shit, like I'm not sold
Maru
on
needs
going
to
with
build Peter
cannabis.
terrarium to sleep in.
I kind of do. She kind of does. Anything that you could suggest that will help me sleep a little bit better. I've tried basically everything. I think actually, I just had an epiphany. I think the reason why I'm having such a bad time sleeping is likely because of how hot it is lately. Because when I first before I moved out to Colorado, right? I struggled with sleep all of the time, but it was more so because I was a little moron and I would consume like 1,000 milligrams
He
of
used to use
caffeine every single day.
melatonin boot when he woke up he felt so groggy.
See, that's the thing too. Right. I was gonna mention the Somnipure thing. So I used to use this natural sleep aid called Somnipure. You could purchase it on Amazon. This is not health advice. You could purchase it on Amazon, and it has essentially like 7 main ingredients. They're all organic. They're all things that you would find normally in like teas, right? So they're selling you on the point that it is
9 out of 10
it is
doctors
natural.
agree
It came out of the
touching grass is
it came out of the
beneficial to
ground,
health.
and that it's like
Detent as
theoretically
grass allergies.
good for you, right? That it's theoretically good for you. The thing is,
Cutie.
this shit, this sleep aid would make me just crash. Like, okay. When was the last time you had a sugar rush? And more importantly, when was the last time you had a sugar crash? You know that lethargic feeling, maybe like an hour after you had like a cupcake or some shit? It was like that times 100. It was essentially like, this shit is going to put me out within about 35 minutes. Like, I'll take the thing, I'll try to like relax and go to bed, but what it does is it kind of like, there was this man, we're going to be talking about sleep for a little bit now. I remember reading this study about how is it that I forget, what do they call them? Dolphins?
You also might just have mega
Like the
insomnia.
Navy guys that like stay in I might. What are the name of the guys that just hang out in submarines? Butt babies? What do they call
Doesn't
them?
magnesium help?
Navy SEALs?
Navy
No, not
SEALs.
Navy SEAls. Like the guys that are in the submarine. The Navy SEAls are the guys that are like onto the onto the shore or whatever. You know, like they swim around like otters.
Seaman.
Seaman? Yeah, seaman. That sounds about right. So I was reading this this study about seamen years and years ago about how
But
is it
who's
that
gonna
they
carry
fall
the boat
asleep.
guys?
I don't know. I read this thing about how is it that they fall asleep in high stress situations, and how do they sleep without having that natural rhythm that comes with sunlight, right? And they were talking about how there was this method of falling asleep anywhere at any time where you essentially try to shut down your body piece by piece.
Breathing.
It's not through breathing. I mean, yes, it's through breathing. You can't just stop breathing. I mean, you'll be asleep forever if you stop breathing. But it was this thing of how, like, mentally, what they'll do is they'll, like, lay still. They'll get into any position that's somewhat comfortable, and then they'll close their eyes and start to consciously turn off the feeling of, like, say, their hands, and then their forearms, and then, like, their bicep area, their shoulders, and then, like, they shut down piece by piece of their body until they completely relax. I've tried that before, and it doesn't really work out for me, but I'm mentioning it because the Somnipure sleep aid essentially
Okay,
did
brain
that.
shut off penis.
Yeah,
I
so
feared it was slow breathing through your nose.
it is, but it's also this, like, method of, like, consciously, like, granted, science changes all the time, but it was this conscious thing of, like, shutting down each piece of your body and slow breathing, shit like that, right? Somnipure, the sleep aid, worked so well that it would basically force my body to do that. It's like I'm losing feelings in my fingertips. I'm losing the feelings in my toes. Oh wait, no, that's
Have
just
you
my
tried the
diabetes. Never
Wubby
mind.
Sleep aid.
Have I
Not
tried the
Dr.
Wubby
here.
sleep aid?
Have you checked with your doc about anxiety as well?
I haven't spoken to a doctor about anxiety in how long have I been married? Just kidding. It's been probably about 4 years or so. But the thing is, I haven't spoken to a doctor about anxiety or any sort of mental anguish that I've been going through for a little bit because this is going to sound really, like, based in a bad way. I find that speaking about my problems to a professional only goes so far. And yes, there's also the thing of, like, getting medication and stuff too. By that it's a pathway to get medication to help whatever chemical imbalances I have. I had a lot of bad experiences for like 4 years. For about like 4 years of, like, my doctors would prescribe me something. Like, for example, Lexapro. It made me feel like a goddamn zombie. Bro, my penis didn't work. I couldn't feel happy. I couldn't feel sad. It was as if my body told me, you're not allowed to feel anything, dude. Anything. I felt, what was
Just dead inside.
like,
It's
really.
hard finding the right med balance.
Yes, it is. It is. Okay, again, this is not medical advice. Everybody is different. For me, I went through, like, I think it was like 3
I've been on meds that make
SSRIs.
my dick not work too, and it's the worst.
I'm sorry, Bunny Babe. Maybe one day you'll get your dick back. The thing is, I've had like 3 different types of, like,
At
anxiety
Bunny Babe
medications,
33, I'm
3
sorry
like
for your loss.
and then like 2 different, like, general. So for, like, general anxiety, depression, a couple of other things going on. Like, I've tried a bunch of different medications, and really at the end of the day,
basso
it just
Birdie
kinda-
trattino basso Elmi Timon Better Meds Now.
it just kind of doesn't. It just hasn't appealed to me. I guess I'm kind of waiting for, like, some Reddit post out there to be like, guys, they did it. They've solved anxiety and depression. We now have a pill that will make your penis work, and also you're going to feel like you're neurotypical, but you're going to have the creativity like you were incredibly autistic. Until the day that I see that headline, I'm kind of iffy about talking to my doctor about, like, anxiety and depression. Like, I don't know if I've shared
I
this
forgot
on
about
stream.
the penis thing.
Yeah, maybe it's because Medusa. Maybe it's just because we're not all lucky enough to find the perfect penis working, but also, like, I can lock in medication like you can. Maybe that's what it is. Shoot, what was I gonna? I was gonna say something about penis. I think I don't know.
I
Anna, what
have
are you
treatment-resistant depression plus lots of other shit, and it's hard having to go to so many doctors trying to find the right med balance,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
My dick powered through.
Oh yeah. I don't know, dog. I just, like, I don't know, dog. I kind of just feel like I don't want to try to go through that thing again until I'm this sounds stupid, but like I'm mentally prepared to. Perhaps it is the anxiety, and I think to circle it back around to the weed thing. I think I've been smoking too
I
much
gave up
weed.
meds cold turkey thanks to weed. I don't recommend.
Yeah, I don't recommend that either because
I was on a medical K treatment for a
okay.
while if you ever want to talk that.
I kind of want to share something that I would prefer us to just keep to ourselves. The reason why I say that is because we're going to get a little real for a second. The one of the reasons why I don't trust I guess speaking to a doctor about my mental anguishes is because the thing that kind of like broke the camel's back was I was I think I've shared this before. Um my doctor and my ex-girlfriend kind of got the wrong idea and yada yada. I got institutionalized for a little bit. And it kind of left this like lasting mental scar on me that I don't share how I feel as much as I really should, you know? Um and then the other thing that came from that was because I'm institutionalized, because they literally put me in a padded room. That was not fun. Um they essentially forced me to take medication that they thought would help this and would stabilize me, right? And it made me more non-dick worky, to put it in a funnier way, than anything ever has. And they had me like they had like a guy come and check up on me for like a good month or two after I got out. It sucked. It sucked a lot. And it's funny because the thing that actually ended that saga of like mental
Fair
anguish
and
and not
valid.
speaking to people
OMG the meds they put
was
on in those places are TMOST
they
non dick
they
worky.
they are they are they are strong, dude. They are strong. Um Point is, funny enough, the thing that actually ended that like period of depression for me, the worst depression I've probably had in my life, was I got into stamp collecting. And I also cold turkeyed medication. And I replaced it with stamps. That is actually a true story in a video game. I'm joking. This is not real, okay? And it worked. I'll tell you what. Now, what I'm going to say something that is not at all involved with the previous statement that I just said, okay? I got to tell you, again, different statement, completely separate from what I said previously. I must say, LSD is a lot stronger than coffee and a lot stronger than weed to make you really happy. Okay? In a video game, separate from what I previously said. Separate. Don't touch psychedelics unless you want to.
It's a trip in Minecraft.
It's a trip in Minecraft. It's a trip in Minecraft. I will say this though. I've had a lot of run-ins with, I guess, people trying to say like this is what is best for you. And I've had that too often in my life to the point where I just don't really share
Big fan
as
of
much
the
as I
Beatles.
should.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Lucy
a
in the
bad
Sky.
reaction to mushrooms, so I can't recommend. Too bipolar for that.
Yeah, again, oh man, so true, because the thing is, I've learned in a video game, what I'm about to say is not real. This is a video game. This is hypothetical, something that I want to roleplay in Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out, okay? What I have learned is being the psychedelic guru is not all that it's cracked up to be, because I can say in a video game that I've introduced around 23 people. I've introduced 23 people to some fungus and to some stamp collecting. And out of those 23 people, do you know how many of them still speak to me? And how many of those people went on to live very fulfilled lives that have been changed
player of
positively because of it? Yeah, I'm a big player of Schedule 1. I'm hoping that they have like something similar in GTA 6, which is why I'm kind of like running through this plan with you in a video game. So I've learned that out of those 23 people, only 2 of them have positively changed, or at least the way that they claim that they have positively changed as a result of me introducing them to this.
Shamans
I've
get no
learned,
love.
no, they don't. What I've learned is, it's
When
funny
I tried
because back in
mushrooms
2019,
Minecraft, my hands wouldn't work.
it happened. That do happen sometimes. I've learned because back in 2019, I used to like say, especially when I was getting really into stamp collecting, that it's like, oh, this is for everybody. This is a hobby that anybody could and should at least once in their life experience to positively change, right? And the reality is, no, that's not actually true. Only 3 of them positively were impacted by it. The other 20, I'm serious, fucking hate me. They either fucking hate me, they think that I poisoned them at one point, or they think that I unlocked a demon door that they can no longer close, which to a point I kind of understand. But I also recognize that you have to be mentally prepared to have these sorts of things, to have these sorts of experiences specifically. It's kind of this thing of like, it really comes down to 2 things: the set and the setting. The set of your mind, your mindset going into it, and the setting of which you're partaking in this. I feel like now the wiser thing to do is to be medically supervised to experience these things. And also the other thing being that stamp collecting, it's an old man's game. And I don't mean just men. I mean like it is an old person thing to do. It really is. Because the younger you are, the less of an impact that it could have. It's a better retrospective thing, right? But to round it back up, it's not for everybody. I can't recommend it to everybody. It's funny because now that I live in Colorado, I can very easily get my hands on horse things, to be
Those
non-specific.
stamps are toxic.
The horse things.
Look what happened to George Costanza's fiancée in Seinfeld.
Okay, that I don't understand. Oh my God. Oh, you're right. I just watched her lick a thing and die. Oh. Oh,
That was envelopes, not stamps.
close enough.
Did you not watch Seinfeld?
Not enough to have understood that right off the cuff. Not enough to have just understood
Close
that right
enough.
off the cuff. It was close enough. Close enough. Anyway, what were we even talking about? Right, I don't trust doctors. Listen, I'm gonna quote something that y'all wouldn't understand, but those pills, they're all placebos. You know what's the real pill you need in your life? Christ Jesus. I was unironically told that just a week ago because I asked, and this is true, for an ibuprofen because I had a headache. I was like, does anybody have an ibuprofen? And my dumbass coworker's like, those pills, they're all placebos anyway. You need Jesus. Jesus isn't going to solve my motherfucking...
Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
I just
activate.
woke up.
Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Activate.
Jesus isn't going to solve my motherfucking migraine. Okay? He's not. Hi, Shan. Jesus ain't going to solve my fucking anxiety. All right? But more so my headache. Dog, I just, sometimes some people are just so wrapped up in the Christianity sauce that they can't recognize that you can take fun fact, you can take a Tums. Fun fact, you can get a blood transfusion. I'm pretty sure Jesus would have gotten a blood transfusion as well. Sorry, let me explain a little. So I have a coworker. On stream, I call him Rhymes with Nazi. And the reason why I say that is because his name is literally rhymes with Nazi, and it puts me off all the time.
The Jesus thing.
He is such a goofball. One, I don't talk about work as much anymore because I'm just like, who cares? But I feel like this might be a little interesting to you, chat. This man makes hot sauces from scratch. Okay, that's not weird. He makes hot sauces.
I just tell people I hear him, and that usually gets them to stop talking.
We're going to get to that. I'm going to circle back to what you just said because it actually does play a part in this. So the thing is, he makes hot sauces.
At
right?
Medusa da Sedusa.
He makes hot sauces in his backpack. You might be wondering, what does making hot sauces in your backpack, what does that even mean? Meaning, he carries everything that he requires to make hot sauces in his backpack, and he carries it around with him all the time because this is also a fact about him. He's homeless.
Like pocket
which I
spaghetti.
learned very recently. I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were a houseless individual." He's like, "Oh, it's all good." And then when I learned that, I realized, wait, how does he have space to carry around all these hot sauces in his backpack that's supposed to be like giving him life? Like supplying him with everything that he needs. I promise you, he literally has a pocket dedicated in there to hot sauces, which I feel should be something like, I don't know, toiletries, maybe some like, I don't know, anything else that is actually essential, not hot sauce ingredients. I think that's kind of insane. Anyway.
Undies.
Underwear. Yes. The man has 5 pairs of everything on him at all times, but also he needed space for the hot sauce. I do have to mention, though, before I continue on with this little tidbit about him, his hot sauces are actually really good. Like, I'm serious.
He has room in there since he doesn't have a deed shoved in there.
That's true. I'm sorry. That makes it that's like inferring that you carry around the deed to whatever you own inside of like a little purse or bag, a little man purse, merce. Okay, sorry. Anyway, thing is, it's kind of a weird individual. He makes space specifically for hot sauce ingredients so he can carry around and make hot sauces on the go, which, dog, like his peach hot sauce that he made last week was so fucking good. I cannot believe it. But at the same
Hit the
time, I
follow
don't want to
button for these
think.
two.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to think about where he got the ingredients for that because it's not like he has an apartment to go back to with a refrigerator.
Chiocciolapete.pengi shut the fuck up.
I just realized that I said shut the fuck up to myself. Anyway, here's the thing. When he dropped that whole like, you need Jesus, not ibuprofen, I was kind of like, it kind of
Grab
like
the
opened up
peach
this
from
door.
Someone's yaff.
Probably. I kind of listen. I kind of looked into it a little bit more after that whole Jesus thing, and I came to find out from talking to my other coworkers that yeah, he is a little off. He is medicated. Why is he medicated? Because he's a staunch Jehovah's Witness. That's not why he's medicated. Because he's a staunch Jehovah's Witness.
And he needs a roof. We all need something.
And apparently he hears Jesus. I'm serious. I heard that from my coworker, and I was like, he hears Jesus? What do you mean? Like he's schizophrenic? And she's like, She didn't say it, but I'm like, okay, I kind of want to ask him about that. So a couple of days go by. I go up to Rhymes with Nazi and I ask him, it's like, so I heard that
You
you're
talk to
connected
God,
with.
you're religious. God talks to you, you're psychotic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at here. You're already reading in between the lines. So I was like, Rhymes with Nazi. I hear that you are connected with Christ.
Give him a piece of candy whenever you see him and don't drink anything.
I'll try not to.
Jesus told him to carry to hot sauce through his left eye.
I was like, so you're connected with Christ, are you? And he was like, yeah, he changed my life. I was like, oh, really? When didn't you come to Jesus? And he's like, every night, bro. No, he was he was like, I first heard Christ when I was about 9 years old. I was like, wow, what was that experience like for you? And it's like, it was interesting because, when I was younger, the doctors told me that hearing voices is natural, that it's probably just my subconscious. But then I started to question to myself. Now I am paraphrasing this.
Oh shit,
I started to
we
ask
need to
myself, why does my subconscious have different voices? And I was like, wow, that's insane. And he's like, yeah. And then my mom pulled me out of school because she didn't believe that they were teaching me the right things, which I think she was right. I'm trying to explain this in a way that kind of goes over all of the hour-long conversation that I had with him. I'm trying to summarize this. He's like, yeah, so I got pulled out of school because my mom was like, they're teaching you the wrong things. And I was homeschooled throughout my teenhood. And my mom told me a little bit later on that the pills that the doctors were making me take throughout my childhood was making me forget who I am. And I was like, forget who you are? What do you mean by that? He's like, they were trying to take my personality away from me. You're trying to take away my connection with Christ. And I was like, wow, that's insane. So how long have you, because I didn't actually know his age when we were having this conversation. He was like, so how if you don't mind me asking, bro, how old are you? He's like, I'm 37. Dog
Bro thinks
has
he's
been
John
talking.
Constantine.
He does. Bro has been raw dogging life, communicating
eating
with
of the
Jesus, the Holy Spirit, all three of them, and God himself, and probably Yahweh and Shiva. Let's be honest, he probably communicates with all the gods here. He just thinks that they're all one person. All because his mom convinced him that the school was lying to him, that the doctors were lying to him, and that actually all he needs is just to talk with God. This isn't a dig, this is not a dig on religion. Just, I feel like I should say this again. I feel like I say this every couple of months. I'm not a religious person, despite the fact of, us having the Holy Spirit as a redeem. But I think that's insane. I think that's insane.
If she dies, I wouldn't go to work.
I would not either. Here's the okay. Oh, wait, Medusa, you don't know about this, but I'm gonna tell this story again.
Subscribe for these boys too.
Shut the fuck up, Pete. I'm gonna tell this story again because I don't think Medusa's heard this. So, thing is, I work with him very closely. There was a shift that I had with him about a month or two ago where it was just he and I, me and him, and he was getting swamped with doing some deli meats or some shit. He was doing some tasks, and I wasn't helping him out because I was like, well, this is kind of a part of the process. You have to learn how to do this and be self-sufficient, and you're not at a point where you're being overwhelmed and I need to step in and help you, right? That's my thought process. And if you know me IRL, you'll know that I'm not nearly as wait, has anybody gotten the word of the day yet? Has anybody gotten the word of the day yet? Because I was about to use the word of the day in a sentence. Let me use a different word. I don't tend to be
Wherewithal.
as it's not wherewithal. It's different today. I promise. Wait, hold on a second. It's still gonna say it's still gonna say wherewithal. Wait, hold on a second. That's That's not correct. Hey, I take one step further.
I was right.
I take
Or
one
in
step
full for it.
forward and 2 steps back in terms of my OBS.
God.
So anyway, he was
Stolen victory.
he was doing a bunch of shit, right? He was doing a bunch of shit, and that's weird that Tin did the fart thing, and it did the general fart and not the specific tin can fart. That's weird. I need to fix that. Anyway, sorry. He was doing a bunch of stuff. I was doing my own thing, and at some point, I kind of I'm paying attention to his body language, and he's getting upset, but he's not communicating
General
that to
fart.
me. General fart.
I thought you were
General
going to say
fart
farted when
was
you
my
said shit.
father. What? I thought you were going to say it farted when you said shit. No. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So, thing is, he's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. He's getting upset, but he's not communicating to that.
I private
And I'm kind of
file.
just letting him do his thing. He's like,
Reporting
I'm
for
gonna go in
duty.
15. I'm like, okay, take a 15, bro. I'll be here. I'll hold this down. He comes back. He comes back after his 15. And he's grinning. He's got this shit-eating grin on his face. Which, whatever. I don't know him well enough to understand all of his intricate fucking emotions. I don't know him well enough at this point. And he comes up to me because I'm standing off to the side by a counter, and I'm doing some inventory. He comes up to me, and he's like, Peter. I was like, yeah, what's up, man? I want to say something. I'm like, okay, go ahead, say it. Whatever speak your mind. He's like, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to say what I want to say. How does that make you feel? And I was like, whatever, bro. It's your own prerogative. If you don't want to, you know, some things you can say out loud. Some things you don't have to say out loud. I'm fine with that. He's like, interesting. I'm like, okay. And then my manager actually comes over and he's walking by. And then he's like, the manager's like, so what's going on over here? And then Rhymes with Nazi turns to him. He's like, I want to say something to Peter, but I'm not going to. How does that make you feel? Well, now that he said that to my manager, now I'm starting to be like, do I need to not come to work tomorrow? Are you going to burn this bitch to the ground? What's happening here? And then my manager's like, bro, whatever. If you don't want to talk to Peter, don't talk to
The
him.
man is studying you.
He is. And ever since that instant, I told Maru about it, and she's like, he's going to shoot you. And I'm like, that's racist, because why would he shoot me? He can't afford a gun. He can't even afford housing. How could he afford a gun? So the thing is, like, ever since that, I am probably the most... Okay, chat, I'm going to say it. I'm going to try to tread lightly with how I phrase this. I have become, specifically just to him, who Pete is. Does that make sense? I treat him like Pete does. I don't treat him like Peter does. Does that make sense? It's kind of like how when Medusa, right? I'm just using him as an example. It's like when Medusa speaks to somebody on the phone for work or something like that. It's not Medusa speaking. It's, I don't know if he's ever said his actual name. So the thing is, it's not Medusa speaking. It's the other guy speaking. But then when he comes up on stream or he's in chat, he's Medusa, right? Cracking
You're telling
jokes and
me
shit.
this is all a persona.
No, it's not all a persona, but what it's me,
Masking.
but just yeah, masking. That's a pretty good way of putting it. But also, this isn't really masking because like I am like this, but this is just amped up. Like this is me turned up to like 11. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to how I normally operate, which is like a 5. So I told Mari about this. She's like, do I have to be concerned for you? Do you need to report that to HR? I'm like, no, I think honestly, he probably spoke to the other 5 Jesuses in his head, and they probably came up to the conclusion that that's probably not a good idea to shank me or shoot me. It's probably not a good idea. He would never learn the job if he did that. But now I treat him like the most like, hey buddy, how's it going? What's up, homie? Sorry, I didn't mean to call you homie. I know you're black. I'm sorry. I mean, brother. I mean, hey man, how's it going? How you doing today? It's annoying and exhausting.
I can't find the video, but it reminds me of the video where King Cobra JFS is talking about his ex wanting to shoot him and he goes, I'd love to see you try. Guns are expensive, idiot.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Chiocciola Medusa
I hate
da
to admit
Sedusa
this.
Poverty is the most effective gun control
I-
in America RN.
I hate to admit this on a public stage like this, but 3 days ago,
And it's still not that effective.
3 days ago, I
was about
I
to
started
say, was that
watching some
Medusa?
King Cobra JFS shit, right? I started watching some shit about him. I've stayed clear of everything to do with that disgusting garbage man for so long. And I just, on a whim, I just fell down a rabbit hole. And you know what ended up happening? I watched all the Medusa videos about it. Because I was like, this is crazy. And honestly, I think I lost some brain cells in the process. That's probably what's been keeping me up at night, because it all lines up, actually. I started having problems sleeping on Sunday, and that's when I started watching the videos. It's all over, man. It's all over.
I only watch the Medusa vids and nothing else.
I will put it...
Welcome to the club, buddy.
I'm going to try to not, because my friends know this. Chat, you probably know this about me because of the omission of this. I don't partake in internet drama. I try not to. Every time that I've been involved in internet drama, it's always because some bitch out there is like, Pete, I'm gonna cancel you. How dare you say the N-word? I was
I
like,
have not lost my one brain cell
I
yet.
have never on stream. Note how I said on stream. I've not lost my one brain cell yet. Good for you. Good. Outlast us all. Outlast all of us. Dog. Anyway, I need some sleep. I need more sleep in my life. If anybody's got recommendations, I'm all ears. But in other things, in other news, moving on, there is something that I'd like you to participate in, if you don't mind, okay? If you do not mind. In the Discord, in the channel, Munchies, right? I would like your ideas, your submissions of things that you would like me to thicken next week, Saturday. If you weren't here last night, we watched this video about this guy who put thickener into Malorts, and he proceeded to eat the Malort like it was oatmeal. And it was probably one of the most gag-inducing things I've seen all week. But it's kind of inspired me now to do the same thing.
Oh my god, I've done this and it's awful.
We're going to thicken... I know you have. We're going to thicken
Oh no.
whatever it is that you would like to see thickened next
Not
week,
with
Saturday.
Malort, but with milk.
Chat go.
We shall try whatever it is that you submit there. So if you have
Thick
any
or juice?
ideas, if there's anything that you'd like me to thicken up,
Merlot slices
Submit it
for
there,
your
okay?
sandwiches.
oh, please, no. That sounds really bad. That sounds really, really bad.
Cum.
Ah! Holy fuck, that was so loud. Why is the cum so loud? Hold on a second. Let me turn
Holy
that.
fuck.
Let me turn that the fuck down. Let me turn that the frick down, buddy. Let me turn that the frick down.
Just buy thick water.
Can you buy thick water? That doesn't sound like a thing you can just do. If I thicken water, does it still look
Yes.
like...
You can.
In any CVS,
Hold on a second.
It's for people who have trouble swallowing.
Tin can crab. I actually have something that makes water thick. Hold on.
Carrot,
No,
carrot,
hold on.
carrot.
At Medusa de Sedusa, are you one of those people or do you find swallowing easy? Wouldn't that make UIT worse?
It's very easy.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Maru purchased this. This is not a container full of drugs, I promise. Maybe it is. I don't know. I've not actually asked her exactly what this is. But
Is thick water
apparently
not
what
harder
this
to
shit
swallow than
is
thin water?
you put it into water.
Thickened liquids
And it takes
help
about an
prevent
hour.
aspiration into the lungs.
I've heard that before. Thankfully, my asthma's not that bad.
Shambanamberry noit slides down the esophagus versus a viscosity like water that
I
could
don't like
slide into the
viscosity.
lung.
That's gross.
Ooh.
This right
At
here
Medusa de Sedusa.
is this
ooh.
crystal that you throw into water, and then it turns the water into like a jelly. That's the best way I can describe what this is. Maru should be home in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna ask
Oh,
her if I can
yes.
just eat one of these. Like, if I eat one of these, is my stomach gonna turn to jelly?
Yup.
I kind of
No.
want to find out. Could be interesting. Could be really interesting. God damn it. You know what I just realized? I said an hour ago this was
He'll
going to be a chill
probably
stream.
solidify your spit and choke you.
And I've already yelled, like,
If you boof
5
it, it's
times.
fine.
gotta mix
You
it
got
with
to
something
mix
at least.
it with something at least.
Okay.
Gotta
Okay.
report back on the poop situation if you do.
Mustache
will.
radio when?
Mustache Radio when? Definitely not. I love how you're all in the Discord trying to make it like, for
You
example,
got that butt insurance, right?
thick energy drink, right?
Make
we have
some tick tick.
Thramen, thick ramen, and Thus, thick juice. Thanks, OJ. Thanks for putting in the translations. Thus. It's thick juice if you didn't know.
Power thick.
um Okay. Well. Mustache Radio, it's not going to be next week Wednesday. Let me look at my calendar really quick. Oh fuck. Dog. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we have the 23rd. Okay. Mark your calendar. July 23rd, Mustache Radio. July 23rd, Mustache Radio. Because I thought that would be day 1 of the subathon. Thankfully it is not. I'm sorry. I know this. I know Mustache Radio is a lot of fun, and I know that we all like it, but I don't want to start a subathon with it. That's for sure. So next, the 23rd of July. 23rd of July will be the next Mustache Radio. Because next week, chats, we're going to the Train Museum next week, Wednesday. Are you super duper
Yippee.
excited? I'm really excited. I'm so excited that
Choo-choo.
I spent $85 getting a decent.
In golden?
I spent $85 to get the full Miss Frizzle attire. The wig should be in here tomorrow. The dress should be here on Saturday. And I even got little space earrings, which means that I
Hobbies.
have to re-pierce my left ear. I have to re-pierce my left ear just so I can pull off this cosplay. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm a little nervous that some right-wing white lady is going to come up to me and be like, "Are you trying to bless my child? Are you trying to take my kid on the magic school bus, aka your penis? Is that what you're trying to do?" I'm like, no.
Just kick her in the back of the knee.
I think a big thing that will kind of keep that to a minimum is the fact that I will be walking around with a camera person Maru will literally be my camera person. So the fact that I'm
Get
on
some
camera will
clip-ons.
probably give them a good idea. Get some clip-ons. See, I like the way you think, Shan. The problem is, I'm just gonna commit because I thought I could just find some clip-ons, but I wasn't willing to pay like $25, maybe $30 for clip-ons when I could just spend, I think it was like $9 on actual earrings. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'll pierce my ear again. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever.
Hot glue is cheap.
Hot glue is cheap. Dog, can I? This wasn't on the docket. Can I show you something that I've been obsessed with? I've been obsessed with this guy's YouTube channel. Can I turn you on to something? Like, and this is the kind of content that I have a feeling that my community would likely like to put
The
up on
price
like
you're
a
paying
second,
is pain.
like on a second monitor or something like that. This is like second monitor content for sure. Unless you want to pay attention to it, and it gets a lot better. I've been watching this dude put together.
Epic
What
Eyes
I
Goop
could-
Man.
No, not the Goop Man. I've been watching this guy's content about him putting together what I could describe in like general terms as dioramas. Are you a fan of dioramas? Do you like crafts? Because I'll tell you what, I've learned that I'm actually kind of into crafts as a result of watching this dude's
Ili que
videos. I like minis. I like minis too.
Bobby Fingers.
I want to just show you something. I will introduce this with probably the if this doesn't sell you, I don't know what possibly could. Where the fuck did the video go? I just had it pulled up. Okay, here we go.
Hey Studs, welcome back to Studs Studio.
Why are
It's
you
that
still
time
playing?
of the year
Why are you
again.
still playing? Firefox died. I freaked out and I turned off everything.
Is it Mel Gibson getting a Dewey? Rip.
I freaked out and I turned off everything. I
The
just want,
panic nuke.
I did.
The year again. Let's see what good garbage
Again
Santa
with the
cursed my
I
sock with this time.
hate that Firefox is just doing this to me. You're supposed to, when I click onto a video, I have the settings so that way it doesn't autoplay. And yet, this piece of shit just keeps autoplaying every time that I click onto something. It's like, can we just let it buffer for a second and not show it to me in 144p because you wanted to autoplay? You bunkus
Hey
piece of
Studs,
shit.
welcome
Whatever. Fuck it.
back to
Check this out.
Studson Studio. It's that time of the year again. Let's see what good garbage Santa cursed my sock with this time.
So basically, this guy takes garbage and he turns it into really cool crafts. I won't spoil this.
Oh, it's the exact hot garbage I asked for.
This man's
Can
about
you
to
bump
make.
it up to 1080?
I will. I already did. This man made a radio control Shrek train.
Wonder how Santa made it. Oh, to be an elf on his shelf.
I've been obsessed with this.
And welcome to
Hit
my
the follow
workshop.
button
Thanks,
for these
Santa.
two.
Love
Shut up.
your work. Did you get my letter?
I did. I don't know what a meme is, but you asked for a toy train like this blue British gentleman.
Like that guy.
I love this
Yep,
guy,
you got it.
OMG.
Think of it as Thomas the Tank Engine wearing the skin of Shrek's swamp. I know it's a tall ogre, but I'm happy to guide your sleigh
Ha, ha, ha.
tonight.
Thank you, my boy. Now let's begin. We'll need one
I started
miniature
watching him
remote
when he built the Howl's Moving Castle.
I just watched that last night and that was a lot of fun.
control car, link in the description.
Can you do a stunt test real quick? Nice.
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 And then one Shrek Pez dispenser.
Now, I don't want to play the entire thing for you. We're going to
Nietzsche.
I'm going to honestly skip ahead to we're going to skip ahead to like the final touches so that way you can really see this thing in action.
By the way, there's still
If you
a
want to
lot
watch
of real estate.
if you want to check out this wow, that was like frame perfect. I almost got full Shrek ass there. That's crazy. If you want to watch the full video, check out Studson Studio.
Good
He's
late night
fantastic.
content for the Sugathon.
And that beautiful
I
backside.
actually agree.
All right, time
I
for my
absolutely
Mona
agree.
Lisa.
While Santa paints, now is a perfect time for me to share everyone who made it onto the nice list this year. If you're wondering how you can join the nice list, it's pretty easy. No good deeds required. All you have to do is give me money. I know, it's pretty messed up. A Patreon transaction will secure your spot on this list and secure my future of making more of these videos.
I got to admit, this is pretty dang good. Like if you start watching his videos, you'll learn that he's not a portrait painter. He's a terrible painter, just kind of in general, but he does pretty damn good.
All right, all done.
Tenacity,
Hey, that's
bro.
pretty good, but how's your Vincent Van Goop? Because it's time for a goop bath. Spread that swamp juice all over.
It looks like
This makes
pesto.
a nice gap filler for any spots I missed too, especially around Shrek's neck. And maybe just a bit on this fierce warning.
It could still use a few more varieties of green though. A toupee of static grass on the top of the cab.
And perhaps a light dusting of green snow to frost the tips.
The fact that this man can connect just glue to electricity and just sprinkle on some fuzz and it stands perfectly straight up is the most magical thing that I've probably ever seen in my life.
Yeah, this mobile marsh has that swamp aesthetic now.
Now time to fill that tender with coal.
What the flock?
We don't need coal.
What the
This train is
flock?
green. It runs on onion power.
Smart.
And lastly, a medley of oil washes to finish it up, and it's yours.
Wow, thank you, Santa. Stick around for the beauty shots as I take this train for a spin, plus a melodic shout out to some
There's
of my
Lil
newest
Magnetic
patrons.
Grass, too.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and
I
I'll see you next year.
Didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Annie Scheidegger, Bianca Esteban, Bambi, Zachary Burke, Roberta Miltfer, Annabelle, Sarah Oxer,
This
Amber
is so
Russell,
fucking
Marquette,
cool.
Dan Craig, Emily Venter, Andrea Klassen, We're Lonely Jellyfish, Karen Castaneda, Lord 836, Elisa Notistanaya 8, Oh my Chris, Oh my graceful feature writers, Family Lotus.
You should check out his content. It's good second monitor stuff, especially when you're doing other things. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. Anyway, boys, I feel like it's been long enough. I feel like it's long.
Why don't
it's
you
been
sing
long
our
enough.
names like that?
Do you want me to try?
What's the name again?
Studson Studio.
Link channel.
Studson Studio. Here, I'll
Good
I'll,
day,
link,
good
I'll give you a
sir.
link. I'll
And
give you the link. Give
goodbye,
me a
it
second.
sounds like.
Of course.
Oh no, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna start segueing into the thing that we're the actual activity of today.
www.youtube.com/c/studsonstudio.
Thank you, OJ.
Tie.
Watch his stuff. It's very fun. I also found a couple of other channels. Like I could also recommend a channel called Crossing Crafts. She's really good. She made this almost to scale version of Terrytown from Breath of the Wild. It looks gorgeous. She also did this really cool thing with like a Korok. If you know what Koroks are, I'm sure you do. She made this thing of like a Korok with a giant backpack that's like rocketed into the air. It's really, really cool. It's really, really cool. Really, really cool. Anyway, boys and girls, I think it's time that we start transitioning into the activity for today. All right. If you were here on Saturday, I was playing a cheeky little game where I was facing moral dilemmas to try to get a job. Well, after having a lot of fun with that, and especially realizing that the game is free, I was like, I can't stand for that. I need to give them money because this was a decent ass game. So the only way that I could give them money without just giving them money for nothing was buying their DLC, which we're going to give a try to. We're going to try out some of the DLC and see what comes of that. But also, the title of the stream goes both ways. On one hand, while we do have Moral Dilemma DLC to try out, we also have something that just came onto my radar earlier today that, as it appears, some of y'all might actually already be somewhat familiar with this. We're going to be giving this right here a try after We're going to be giving this a try after we get through with moral dilemmas.
And this is the Superhero Dispatch Network. I hope you're ready for your first shift.
Wait, we're doing this? Hey team, this is your dispatcher.
Someone's robbing the museum.
Watch and learn.
We're going to be playing a demo.
I can't wait for this.
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday?
Today's Friday.
I know.
We're going to try out this demo after we get through with some of the DLC. As soon as I saw what this is about, which is a superhero dispatcher, if you didn't already get that, this looks like a lot of fucking fun.
Game.
I know. See, that's why I say some of you may already know what this is, because I saw so many of you that I have added on Steam. Almost every single one, every single friend on Steam that I have is like, I want this game. I want this. Give that to me.
I downloaded the demo the day it came out.
I have yet to give it a try. And apparently I am very late to the party because it's been out for over a month. I'm very late to the party. I don't know why I'm just showing you the screen.
Gimme PLZ.
I know. I want it too. We're gonna try out the demo though.
I hadn't even heard of this.
Medusa, stick around.
I
We're gonna
saw the
give it a
trailer
go.
for it and was sold on it.
I didn't even
Looks
watch
good though.
I didn't even watch the trailer. The moment that I realized that this is about being a superhero dispatcher, I was all about it. I was all about it, buddy. All about it. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to run a quick little 3-minute ad so that way we can clear up those mid-rolls, those pre-rolls, that disgusting shit for all of the non-sub homies so they can watch as much of the stream without any stupid interruptions as possible. By me running this 3-minute ad, while I do not gain anything financially, really, notably anyway, from me running ads, we have to do it. It's a necessary evil. So we will be right back after this quick little 3-minute ad break. If you need to go do anything, now's the perfect time to do it because you're not going to be missing out on much. And we'll be right back in just a second.
Hungry? Koala poopa. Show me your fucking asshole, you gifter. Show me your fucking rectum. Reveal yourself. But also thank you.
WTF, thank you, stranger.
I wonder if someone has that as an actual account name.
Lovers.
Okay, can I just the facts that it is an actual count?
Great community right here.
The fact that it is an actual counts, but the travesty that they don't actually make content is such a missed opportunity. Could you? Oh my god! Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I wasn't Pete.png, I was just anonymous user? People would find me all of the time simply because they mistyped and they're like, "Oh, thank you, anonymous user." I'm like, "That's me, dog." What a missed opportunity. What a missed opportunity. All right. Let's launch this shit. Let's launch this shit. Hopefully I downloaded the DLC properly. So this just like goes. Hopefully. Find out in just a second here. Hey guys, you want to play Moral Dilemma multiplayer? Ah, shoot. No plans. It's never gonna happen. All right, play the story. If I remember correctly, these should just be like additional rooms that are now unlocked. If I recall correctly. It's time to get on the grind, because while I have been hired through the interview...
There you are.
Can I... If I press restart, is it just going to bring me right back here? I want to start in the lobby again. Oh, okay, there we go. That's I can deal with. I can deal with this. DLC completion required. Okay, I think this might be the DLC room. I think, unless it's oh, no, this is the DLC room. Okay.
Oh, you actually came in.
Yes.
Didn't expect anyone to buy this, to be honest. Most people go through the main game and...
Bro, did I just get fucking scammed? Did I just
The
give
other
them...
room is the level select room.
Did I just spend $4 for him to be like, well, thanks?
And, well, that's it. But hey, welcome to the DLC room.
Okay.
It's pretty cool, right? I mean, it's definitely roomy.
Yeah, it's a room, for sure.
Okay, look, I'll level with you. I didn't exactly plan anything for this. I thought no one would actually pay for it. I mean, what kind of monster would buy extra content in a game like this?
Me?
But here you are, so...
I bought all the DLC for Super Lineal.
Hey, it's not like you're just getting nothing. This room's got atmosphere.
Sure.
It's minimalistic, you know. It's a statement, a metaphor for the emptiness of
Can we
existence.
play Stanley Parable at the same time and see if
Look,
we can
I
make
don't
the
know.
narrators
The point
friends?
is there's potential here.
Can I admit something to y'all? I've never actually played the Stanley Parable. I've always wanted to. I never have. Never ever. Maybe one day. I need content right now, or I'm reporting you to Steam.
fun
That's
experience.
funny. That's funny. Oh, okay. That's cool, I guess. Smiley face. Okay. So, right here we have your basic red-blooded male answer, and then right below that you have the Asiago Peach answer, because this is totally something that Peachy would say. Okay, I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't need content. That's fine.
All right.
Give me the fucking content.
There's no need for that. You know what? Just for you, I'll dish up something new and exciting on the fly. Let's see what I have here. Okay, Candace.
Rubber duck.
I understand that you're here
Drive-by.
for new content. Something you haven't seen before in the original game. And
Okay.
oh boy, do I have just the thing for you.
Okay.
Go on, press it.
What if I don't want to? Is this a test? Is this going to be on the quiz? Maybe I don't want to touch it. What if I just walk out the door right now? Okay, I can't. You know what? I've come to I've come to my senses. I think I want to press the button now.
7.
Wow.
That's right. This button says a
Touch the
random
red
number
tip
from
of his
0 to
pole.
10 every time you press it. Oh, the thrill of hearing a 10. Let me tell you, nothing comes quite close, Canada. It's a great substitute for all your gambling needs. Whenever you feel the urge to buy loot crates or card packs in another game, boot this DLC up and satisfy your need for dopamine. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, now that you're 100% satisfied with your purchase, you can go ahead and close the game.
I was really hoping that I would do this and then it would just give me like a fake menu or something.
No? Okay. Let me see what else I have lying around.
Yeah, what you
here.
got?
Oh,
What you got for me?
this is really cool. I'd
Mhm.
almost forgotten I developed this technology. Check this Dodecagon out, candidate.
Okay. Okay. What else you
Notice
got?
anything? That's right, you can't jump in this Dodecagon. No matter how hard you try, the Dodecagon won't allow it. It's
wait.
magic. Now that's content. Alright, exit the game whenever you're ready. I'm sure
Okay,
you're
wait, no.
satisfied now.
Stop talking for a second. So I can walk through it, but I can't.
Not good enough, hmm?
What are you talking?
Okay,
What the fuck is he
let's
talking
see.
about? Wait, I
Fine.
can't even.
This next one is
Wait,
unbelievable.
jump
if you're not
inside of
satisfied with
it?
this, then it's a you problem. Follow me down here.
Oh, is this safe? I pressed R. Can somebody get this guy a lozenge?
The dev team's been working hard to make this new feature for you. Countless hours and sleepless nights toiled away, but it's all gonna be worth it.
Portable bed. Keep one shoelace untied. It says, I'm too busy to stop, but I still move forward. That's a terrible. What's that? Wait. What's that? Can I lift it up? Can I? No? Okay. The passive aggressive email drafting room. Okay, I can't go in there. Can't touch any of that. Whatever. Crouching.
Crouching. You might have heard of the concept. Imagine the
Sure.
ability to reduce your height in the game with the press of a single button.
I just realized in the second I can't crouch.
Almost unthinkable, isn't it?
I literally can't crouch. This toilet is designed to build character by remaining locked. Okay. All good games have crouching. Witcher 3.
Pog.
Decent.
Control,
Red Dead
I
Redemption
think?
2. Because there's Red Dead Redemption on there, chat, I purchased Red Dead Redemption 3 years ago. I've never played it. Is that something you'd like me to... Was that something you'd like to see maybe during the subathon? We can have like a cowboy night. I've never played it. I loved the first one. I loved it so much. Never played the second. No fucking idea anything about it. Other
Y'all
than
gotta play RDR 2.
the only
Bro,
thing
it's so good.
I hear that. The only thing I know about it is that
I
through
have my
crowd
issues
control,
with it, but it is real good.
all I know is through
Cons.
crowd control, I can make bunnies explode and inconvenience Medusa, and I think that makes a good game right there. Chess
I want to get some
Ultra.
homies together and fuck around in Red Dead Online.
OJ, I'm so down. I'm so down. I'm so down for that. The crouching mug. This is hard to read without crouching. Before, after. How crouching made me a millionaire. Oh. Is crouching the key to success? You know, if I crouch right now, I think my dog will come over. That's kind of winning, right? Okay, I understand that there are things in this room, but I kind of want to walk under here.
This is just an empty room. There's nothing here.
I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for
I'm
a second.
serious, there's no joke here. No crazy prize waiting for you if you wait 2 or 3 hours. It's genuinely
I'm
just
gonna
empty.
wait 2 to 3 hours now.
But if you wait 10 hours, though... Nah, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna keep standing here. I'm gonna keep
Hello,
standing here.
Mycon, hello, can you hear me? Please leave the room. There is nothing to do here.
I don't believe you. There's something in this room. I know it.
I
You
see
know
what
it.
you're doing here.
We all
You're
know.
not idle in here, making me increasingly more and more frustrated. All for your malicious amusement. I know what your game is. I've played the Stanley Parable before. I'm gonna wait.
He did not. He did not. He did not just reference Stanley Parable. Is this scripted? Chad, did you make this game?
If you're outside, I think that's a wise decision.
I'm gonna keep waiting. He's gonna break. He's gonna break. Mark my words.
Now.
I'm starting to think that he might have been right. That maybe I should just walk out of the room. There's got to be something in here, right? I don't believe that this is just empty. There's got to be something in here. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna face going into it. I'm gonna slowly back out, just in case he tries to show me anything as I exit. Is this like Schrodinger's box or something? Is something gonna appear when I'm not looking at it? Whatever.
Read this book.
The shocking truth they don't tell you about crouching. It's bad for your knees. The crouching door. You're walking through a garden, but there are no flowers. Suddenly you look up and you see a pterodactyl in the sky.
The
And
only
before
thing
you-
that's in there is the opposite of that bookcase.
And before you know it, the pterodactyl takes you away. And where does he
It
take
only
you?
exists when you aren't looking at it.
Where does he take you? The crouching door. That was a really stupid reference that was too clunky to get through.
That book you
Hit
just
the
read is
follow
an
button for
in-depth
these
guide
two.
on the art of crouching. Try pressing C. Wow, look at you go. Almost feels like an entirely new game, doesn't it? Yeah,
I'm
I know you want
crouching!
more. You're insatiable, you know that? A real glutton for content. Let's have you try out your new crouching powers.
Dog, did I really pay $4 so I could crouch?
This way.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the office. Secret tunnel. Nothing to see here, room. Okay, I guess I gotta squinch down. Where am I? I think I took a wrong turn. Room of
Welcome to the Room of Wonders.
Wow.
A place of magic, truly. Feel free to check the exhibits out.
Okay. Gravity is fully functional in this room. That's good. Eternal spinning top. The universe will end before it stops spinning. Well, that can't be good. Stairs that lead nowhere.
Oh no.
That's actually not true. I am
I think
somewhere.
that's enough wonder for one lifetime. Let's move on.
Magical floating cube. Dog, I see the attachment to the wall right there. Live goat.
BAKAK.
Well, he was alive a little bit ago. Fountain of youth. Purest water in the land. Wait, there's no... Wait. I can't even get in the water. Whatever. We're moving on. Wear 2 watches, you'll always be 2 steps ahead. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. I had the... Okay. I'm gonna tell you... I'm gonna tell you something, and this can't leave the stream. Okay, so when I was a kid, I used to absolutely love and adore Spy Kids. Spy Kids 1 and Spy Kids 2. And in Spy Kids 2, there's this thing where Junie has like this... Was it Junie or was it the fucking Donegan kid? I can't remember. Either way, one of the kids in the movie had this watch that was like, it had satellite and it does all this crazy shit, but it just doesn't tell time, right? No, that was Junie. Okay. So you had this crazy watch and it does all this other shit. It just doesn't tell time. And then this piece of shit, does somebody know what I'm talking about? Then this piece of shit kid right next to Emily Osment comes out and he's like, look at this new gadget. And he's got this crazy watch band that goes all the way up his arm like he's fucking Link from Tears of the Kingdom. He's got all of these crazy things, satellite dishes and things.
Yes.
And I was like, I want that. I want to watch just like that. And then this is what I did. I used to play Spy Kids with this girl that I had a crush on. I asked her to marry me, but that's a different story. That's a story for a different day. Point is, we used to play Spy Kids, and I came to school the next day with every single watch I could find in the house. I stole my dad's watch that morning, and I had like 6 watches stretching because I was very small at the time. Like 2 watches here.
I didn't know you knew
4
Maru
up
so
here.
young.
How old were you when you asked her?
All right. Do I need to tell that story too? How old are you when you're in 1st grade? What is that, like 6? 7? How old are you when you're in 1st grade?
Children are typically 6 years old when they're in
Were
first
you old
grade.
enough to tell the time?
Okay, so a 6.
Too young to marry.
You know, oh my God. Wait, hold on a second. I'm going to... I have some paraphernalia actually from 1st grade. Can I show you? I have 1st grade paraphernalia. That's not what it sounds like. I don't have a child. I have 1st grade paraphernalia. Let me show you this. I'll be right back.
Pete coming in with the purple watch AAA arm.
Okay. Check this out. I'm going to turn off the green screen. Have you ever seen one of these before? This is like one of my favorite things of all time. This taught me how to tell time, bro. This thing right here taught me how to tell time. What time is it? Oh, it's 8 p.m.? No, actually, it's 7:30. Shouts out to Miss Henderson. I stole this from the classroom. And I brought it 3,000 miles to Colorado.
Oh my God.
Yoink.
I've held on to that for so long. Yoink. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I had watches just covering my entire arm, and I was laughed at and teased all day that day. Okay. Camera shake. Yo. Okay. Cake. The cake is a lie. Wait a minute. Squid Game? Wait, I know you. I know you. You're come say hi from
Let's
Squid
test
Game.
your memory on that room you just walked through. If you don't
Oh,
score
fuck.
100% on this test, you have to exit out of the game. Deal?
Oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention.
What flavor was the cake?
It was chocolate.
Correct. How many trees were there?
2?
Incorrect.
Fuck.
What was the time on the clock?
7:30? Sorry, you can't see that because it's chroma. 4:19.
Correct. Which shape was missing from the walls?
Okay. Circle.
Correct. 3 out of 4. Pretty good. I'd print that result out and frame it if I were you. Ah, what a shame. That does mean you have to exit out the game since you didn't ace that. Oh, you actually came in. Didn't expect anyone to buy this, to be honest. Most people go
I was
kind of
hoping that it would just let me restart
it. But hey,
without doing
welcome
all this
to
other
the
shit.
DLC room.
All right.
It's
I'm gonna have to speed
pretty
run this
cool,
now.
right? I mean, it's definitely roomy.
This is what I get for
Okay,
actually
look,
listening to the game.
I'll level with you. I didn't exactly plan anything for this. I thought no one would actually pay for it. I mean, what kind of monster would buy extra content in a game like this? But here you are, so guess we'll just make do. But hey, it's not like you're just getting nothing. This room's got atmosphere. It's minimalistic, you know. It's a statement, a metaphor for the emptiness of existence. Or something like that. Look, I don't know. The point is there's potential here.
Yeah, okay.
See, now you've made me feel bad with your display of kind disappointment. You know what? Just for you, I'll dish up something new and exciting on the fly.
You think
Let's
he's gonna give it?
see what I have here. Okay,
Okay.
candidate.
Chat right now. Do you think it's gonna give us 7 again? Do you think that the button's gonna tell us 7 again, or is it gonna give us a different number? Was he actually correct when he said that it would give you random numbers every time you press the button? Are we gonna get 7 again?
I understand that you're here for new content. Something you haven't seen before in the original game. And oh boy,
What if it gives
do
us
I
something
have
that's not a
just the
button?
thing for you.
7.
Go on, press it.
You think it's gonna be 7? I think it's gonna be number 3.
Whoa, a totally custom experience.
3.
Wow.
That's right. This button says
Holy
a random
fuck, I'm a
number from
god!
0 to 10
Oh my god, I'm
every
a
time
god!
you
I can
press
read
it.
fucking
Oh, the
lines,
thrill
bro.
of hearing a 10.
Holy
Let me tell you,
shit.
nothing
I
comes
got
quite
3.
close, candidate. It's a
No
great substitute
shot.
for all your gambling needs. Whenever you feel the urge to buy
Huh.
loot crates or card packs in another game, boot this DLC up and satisfy your need for dopamine.
I will admit that did give me a lot of dopamine.
Pretty cool, huh? Okay, now
God.
that you're 100% satisfied with your purchase, you can go ahead and close the game.
No. No, I won't. Give me more content.
No? Okay. Let me see what else I have lying around here. Oh, this is really cool. I'd
Is the
almost
new
forgotten I
10.
developed this technology.
3
Check
is the
this
new 10.
Dodecagon out, candidate.
Subscribe for these boys too.
Notice anything? That's right, you can't jump in this Dodecagon. No matter how hard you try, the Dodecagon won't allow it. It's magic. Now that's content. Alright, exit the game whenever you're ready. I'm sure you're satisfied now.
Yeah, I can't jump. Give me more content.
Not good enough, Okay, let's see. Fine. This next one is unbelievable. If you're not satisfied
Hard guess, it's number 5.
with this, then it's a you problem. Follow me down
3.
here.
No, it's 3. Wait.
10,
Okay.
9, 2,
5.
5.
Can you jump
I'm happy
over
now.
it?
Can I jump over it? I can. Oh
The
shit.
dev team's been working hard to make this new feature for you. Countless hours and sleepless crouching. You might have heard of the concept. Imagine the ability to reduce your height in the game with the press of a Read this book. That book you just read, it's an in-depth guide on the art of crouching. Try pressing C. Wow, look at you go. Almost feels like an entirely new game, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Yeah, I know you want more. You're insatiable, you know that? Real glutton for content. Let's have you try out your new
Abso-fucking-lutely.
crouching powers this way.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Something just occurred to me. Can Ahmad please put me in the moral dilemma category? Thank you. Room of
Welcome
Wonders.
to the Room of Wonders. A place of magic, truly. Feel free to check the exhibits out.
Art. Okay, can we do more?
Does the book explain how to become dummy thick?
Sure hope so. Actually, come to think of it, if you crouch enough IRL, you'll get a really thick ass. Come to think of it.
I think that's enough wonder for one lifetime. Let's move on.
Open the door. Oh, I thought it was over here for some reason. Okay. Take it in.
Game
Take it
moral
in.
dilemma.
Take it all in. So we have camera shake, tree, cake, chocolate, keys. Yep. Okay, cool. I got it. I'm locked in. I got it.
Let's test your memory on that room you just walked through. If you don't score 100% on this test, you have to exit out of the game. Deal?
Deal.
What flavor was the cake?
It was chocolate.
Correct. How many trees were there?
It was 3.
Correct. What was the time on the clock?
It was 4:19.
Correct. Which shape was missing from the walls?
It was circle.
Correct. 4 out of 4. Fair play. I mean, keep playing. I'll find more stuff for you.
Give me more
I
stuff.
didn't realize you had a photographic memory.
No, I just restarted the game.
How about a choice?
Yes.
Cast your eyes on these doors, candidate. Your decision of which to go through will impact the remainder of this DLC. Exciting, isn't it? Who knows what lies beyond each door? And what if there's more choices after this one? It could lead to dozens, no, hundreds of different endings. Even I'm getting excited now. Let's embark on this adventure together.
Okay. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1, 2. I'm gonna 3. 3's not an answer. I can't go straight, can I? No, I can't. I've never been straight in my life, brother. I've never gone straight in my life. Normally I would flip a coin about this. But Shan says 1, so we're gonna go with 1. Hold the fuck on. Hold on a second.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. Just bad interior design, too. I mean, why do
Bro.
you need 2 doors leading to the same room anyway? It doesn't make any sense.
Whatever.
Sorry, Canada. That was a letdown. Let me make it up to you. How about we do another visual intelligence test? That was fun the first time round.
Sure. What do we got?
I want you to count all the rabbits pass through.
Okay. 1 bunny.
Okay, how many did you count?
There were 3.
Yes, nicely done, Canada. It's good to see that you've still got it. All right,
Okay,
next
cool.
up, try and keep count of all the horses.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Light work. What do you get?
$71, I think. No. I want to say 71. I want to say 71. It could be 62. It could be 71 or 62. I'm gonna go 71.
So close.
53?
53.
Damn.
Better luck next time.
I was
All right,
wrong.
last.
Hello, Maru. How was work?
Good. It was good.
Did you have a nice time at work?
I did have a nice time at work.
Maru.
I know. Mom's home.
Beanie.
I know. I know.
A beanie. Okay. All right, I know. Okay.
What does Maru think about your big clock?
Oh, okay.
You have
Chat
a
would
big
like to.
clock?
Chat would like to know, how do you feel about Miss Henderson's clock that I stole? How do you feel about this being in our house?
I think it'll be great if we ever have kids.
You know what's really funny? If we have kids and I want to teach them time, that's actually objectively the worst way because they'll never use an analog clock.
You might. It's like learning cursive.
It is kind of like learning cursive. It is kind of like that. Okay,
Well,
so
geese
53.
is the animal, counting is the task.
Okay, 1 duck, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's a big ass goose. 40, 44, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, 50, 50, 51, 51, 51, 51, 51, 51, 51. How many geese were there? 51's not an option. So I'm going to go with my next closest guess, which is 59.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It was 62.
Can I
All right,
not
I think that's
count?
enough animal counting. Let's move on.
Can I not count? Am I missing the whole plot here? Answer every question with, I'll check my schedule, or let me circle back to you on that. It excludes importance. The amount of times that I've said, not let me circle back to that, but I'll get back to you to somebody, and I never respond, is too many times. Due to numerous complaints about the previous compliment machine, we have created a better one. Enjoy. Ooh. You want Lucky Cat? Your wife, she will like. 10 pound. 10 pound. Sorry. Now you exist so effortlessly. You breathe air quite reliably. You never miss a breath. That's not true at all. I have asthma. I miss breaths all the time. One more. You blink exactly when expected. Great timing. Well, now I'm just not going to blink. Now I'm just not going to blink. Chat, I'm not going to blink for the rest of the stream. Just because the stupid machine said that I blink at the right time. Thought I found a window? Nope, just a really clean wall. Okay.
How about a puzzle? Everyone likes puzzles.
Never let your phone drop below 90%. A hustler is always charged. I disagree. I disagree. I basically charge my phone to 80% all the time. All the time. I feel like it's better for like the battery health to not fully charge it. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just something I believe. It's one of my believies. Okay. That makes a...
The machine doesn't want you to blink. Are you gonna do what a machine wants?
You know, my eyes are getting really dry. I haven't blinked yet. But I'm gonna hold through, and I'm just not gonna blink. Okay. The numbers were scary. 2792058763456 Okay. I don't know what these things. I should probably like actually do what it is that he asked me to do, which is what was it again? I don't actually remember what the fuck he said. I'm gonna be honest. Let's go red, and then 2792058 there's no 0. 5 8. I probably should have listened to what the fuck he said, because I don't know what he actually asked me to do. Why are there hands in here? I almost said feet. Can I just pass through the door? Just kind of like.
That's right. The puzzle was that there was no puzzle. Good job on figuring that one out. All right, here's another one, but there's no trick this time. You'll have
Bro.
to think it through.
Okay. Okay. Is this one of those things where I line it all up? It looks like it is.
Oh, you're still at it. That's strange. This shouldn't take longer than 10 seconds.
Must be from this
5
angle.
head.
It's WASD to move, and the mouse is usually used to look around.
Shut up,
Just in case you need some
bro.
help.
Is it maybe it's from the other side? Maybe it's from the other side. No, it is definitely not from the other
You
side.
know, during playtesting, there was a child who was both deaf and blind, and he completed this within, what, like 40, 45 seconds max?
I don't give a fuck about Helen Keller!
I just don't know what to say about you.
Is it crouching? Oh no. Oh no. Am I stupid?
I've added a little hint to help you out. The red dot, for the love of God, please
I'm
stand on the red dot.
Okay, I'm standing on the red dot. Do I crouch? What do I do? What do I do? Is it supposed to be perfectly aligned? Because it definitely isn't perfectly aligned.
Do already, Pete.
I don't.
I think it spells out.
I don't think it does. Wait, does it? Wait, does it spell out gay? No, it totally doesn't. That's a T. That's a T. Oh, oh, he gave me an arrow too. Great. What direction is this? Like this?
I think it's bait.
It has to be. Wait, click on the door. Some playtesters couldn't figure this part out.
Dude.
I'm literally standing here.
It's so obvious I'm crying.
Can't follow simple instructions.
Seems like you've got the hang of things. I'll leave the rest of these with you. See you up ahead.
You know what's the real troubling thing about what just happened there? I would love to tell you. I'd love to sit here and tell you that that was all a bit. The unfortunate thing is, it wasn't. I'm really just that dense. All right, continuing on. Ooh, okay. I like this. Replace your wallet with a Ziploc bag. Transparency builds trust. I disagree very heavily with that. That's how my mom found all those used condoms. Okay. Just keep going up, and eventually we will get to where we need to be, right? Hopefully. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Uh-huh. 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 219. All right. Woo! No? Wait, what? Wait. To do. Put funny joke here. Next time, just leave the password on a note. 219. Nice.
Hit the follow button for these two.
Locked for dramatic effects. Dramatic lock. Great. 18. Money? No. Room of suspense. This sign will not be here when you return. I lied. Okay. Accessibility ramp? Bro, Skelly Pops couldn't climb this. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. Well, I want the spoiler first, and then I'll go on that. I don't know what I was expecting, but I will say that is a pretty huge spoiler. Maybe even major spoiler. Okay, let's just get into the Skelly Pops room. Learn to flip a pen between your fingers. Every Grussler needs a
Nice.
signature move. Okay. There are 5 cows. There are 4 eagles. 5 snakes. 7 mice. Nope. 8 snakes. 9 snakes. 2 elephants. 1 dragon. And 6 sheep? Yeah, 6 sheep? Okay. Plot hole? I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting there. Wait a minute. What is the actual important information here? Am I reading it left to right? Right to left? Is this Japan? 5 2 4 6 8 9 5 9 1 5 9 1 5 nope 4 maybe nope 9 nope
Count
1
the nipples.
KEK.
It's not 15. It's not. There's 15 nipples. It's not 15. 9 1 1. No, 1's definitely not the thing. 2 2. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Nope. Is it maybe the snacks? 9. There's 9 snake. 3 cat. 3 3. Okay. First number's 3. Then is it maybe 7? Nope. Is it 6? 3 6. 3 6. 3 3 6. Nope. 3 9? Oh my god. 3 7. Oh, this is pain. Oh, this is pain.
333.
3 4? 3 4? Okay. 3 4. 3 4. 34. 34. 34 2. 34 2. 34 2. Nope. 34 9. 34 7. 34 5. 34 1. 34 2. 34 6. 34 6. Okay. 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 30
So we're just
34
gonna
6.
do this now.
34 6 1. Fuck. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking do this now because I can't move forward. 3 4 6 5. Shit. 3 4 6 2. Fuck it. I'm just out here now. 3 4 6
Pete
1.
dot brute force.
3 4 6 2. 3 4 6 3.
Do you think it knows you're doing this so it keeps adding a digit?
They had to have known. They had to. Oh, there was.
3,468.
I was missing that one snake. I think that was the thing that kept me away from opening the door. I didn't count that last snake. The last room you'll ever need. When
Congratulations, you opened the puzzle door.
Oh shit. When asked to pick a random number between 1 and 10, what do most people answer? No, really. Ask yourself, or maybe pause to think about it for a second. Well, I guess 3.
The pride and accomplishment should be reward enough. Don't be greedy, player. I mean, what do you want? A medal?
Okay, pause. That didn't do anything. Yeah, I do want a medal.
Gamers these days always wanting some pointless reward for every little victory.
That's so weird, I
Whether
guess
it be a
7
power
and
star
combined
or a
that's 10.
chaos emerald. It's all the same. What's the point of any of it? Life is meaningless. Death comes for us all. The only thing we can do is despair. Sorry about that. You know what? Have a medal. You deserve it.
I did it! I love that. Wait, am I gonna have to play the whole game like this now? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm dead and this is limbo. Probably. Oh no.
Candidate, I'm really running out of things to show you at this point. Also, the more I include, the more bloated the file size for this game will get. You don't want this game taking up 200 gigabytes of storage on your device, do you?
Honestly, if you have 200 gigabytes worth
Very
of
well.
content,
I'll give you
I'm here for it.
one last fresh piece of content.
Okay.
Something never seen before in any video game, ever.
Oh.
You should feel honored, candidate. In 20 years, they'll reference this as the moment when video games were revolutionized.
Okay.
Miyamoto himself is bowing down as I speak.
Which Miyamoto? I know a
There
few
it
Miyamotos.
is. In this game, there's no filler, no boring side quests. It gets straight to the meat of the game. One moment, one goal, with everything at stake. To win, the player must jump across this gap.
Okay.
If they fail, the entire world will die. You
Okay.
see this? Earth dangling above a pit of fire? Yeah, that's not a bluff. That's what happens if you fail the
That's
jump.
paper mache.
Also, the player's life savings are at the bottom of the pit, so falling down there would destroy them. It's really all to play for. You only get one chance in
Joke's on you. I have no life savings.
this game, candidate. No resets, no mercy. Good luck.
Okay.
This jump might have been easy for you under normal circumstances, but the stakes really do raise the pressure. What if you jump too early? Or if you leave it too late, you might not even jump at all. There's a lot to think about. I wouldn't blame you if you take a few hours to deliberate and plan out your strategy.
I don't like that I can't run. Oh, how's it, Kanaka?
So long, Gay Bowser.
You motherfucker! You seriously
They'll liquidate
restarted
you
the
as-
whole game? Oh my god! Hi, Sly Fry. I hope you're doing well. Dude! Are you freaking kidding me? Wait a minute.
They warned you not to mess it up.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is the DLC things. That's the level selects. Doesn't that mean that I did it? Hold on. Let's do that one more time.
Candidate, I'm really running out of things to
Do that
show
one
you
more
at this
time.
point. Also, the more I include, the more bloated the
Also, can we just recognize the irony of me wearing a medal that says I did it and then I fucking failed? That's
file size for this game will
beans.
get. You don't want this game taking up 200 gigabytes of storage on your device, do you? Very well.
Give me
I'll
the
give
thing
you
again.
one last fresh piece of content. Something never seen before in any video game, ever. You should feel honored, candidate. In 20 years, they'll reference this as the moment when video games were revolutionized.
Okay.
Miyamoto himself is bowing down as I speak.
Okay.
Here it is. In this game, there's no filler, no boring side quests. It gets straight to the meat of the game. One moment, one goal, with everything at stake. To win, the player must jump across this gap. If they fail, the entire world will die. You see this? Earth dangling above a pit of fire? Yeah, that's not a bluff. That's what happens if you fail the jump. Also, the player's life savings are at the bottom of the pit, so falling down there would destroy them. It's really all to play for. You only get one chance in this game, candidate. No resets, no mercy. Good luck.
Like what? Okay, what if I just jump down there
This
instead?
jump might have been easy for you under normal circumstances, but the stakes really do raise the pressure. What if you jump too early? If you leave it too late, you might not even jump at all. There's a lot to think about. I wouldn't blame you if you take a few hours to deliberate and plan out.
Do I have to get to that one now? It wouldn't let me jump. It wouldn't let me jump to the other one. Okay, well, I think that was a pretty fun little DLC then. Hallway open. Wait a minute. Wasn't this closed beforehand? Wait a minute. Wasn't this closed beforehand? What the fuck is this?
I was hoping they'd keep it under maintenance a little longer, but here we are. This place doesn't make any sense, and frankly, I'm not even sure why it's here. I've never figured out how to make it through, but maybe you'll fare better than me. Good luck.
Secret
Observe.
tunnel.
Observe the hallway carefully. If the corridor has an anomaly... I love these kinds of games! Okay. We're looking for anomalies. We're looking for anomaly. Okay, so there's a camera. Is it following me? It is following me. Okay, Rubik's Cubes. Purple, red. Bottles. This. Well, what's in here? Okay, literally nothing. Okay. There was no anomaly. Okay. Pineapple. I don't remember if that pineapple was there. I'm pretty sure that lady was there. Okay, there's definitely an anomaly because this room moved, I think. Anomaly. Okay, that's all the same. Oh, the horse changed colors. The horse is different. Peta, the horse has changed. Oh, there's plants. Oh, fuck. Oh, we restarted because I missed the plants. Okay. This is the clean run. Go through there. Plants are still there. Camera's still following me. Cool. Doors are still... The doors don't have texture anymore. Okay. Go this way. Okay, doors have texture now. Lady's still looking the same. Was this here before? I don't... I want to say that it... This is messing with my head. Yeah, it's messing with my head too. No anomalies. Shit, there was an anomaly. Reset. Okay. No anomalies. That's the clean. Doors have texture. It's fine.
It shows what level you are on when you restart room.
Yeah.
Oh, this bit messed me up when I did it.
Okay. Clean. I just realized I can dash. It wasn't letting me dash to do the jumping
You
thing.
reset.
Yeah, I did.
Back on zero.
Okay. Number one. I don't see anything different. Did the roses move? I think it's okay. Floor is still changing colors. I want to say there wasn't anything. Okay, there wasn't. Okay. And sandwiches are still there. That's still changing colors. That has texture. Roses still there. Did the horse change? That's fine. That's still there. Okay, the floor is still turning those colors. Okay. Everything's still the same. Wait, Yeah, no, everything's still the same. Okay. Wait, nothing's changed. Wait, nothing's changed. Fuck! One more try.
OMG.
One more try. One more try. Yeah, yep.
PERTE, you missed THIE, big ass clown.
What big ass clown? How did I miss a... What big ass clown? I mean, I didn't see it, so how would I know what big ass clown? Oh my god. Oh my god. Clean.
There was a big clown in the party room.
Oh, I didn't look in the... Okay, I'll pay closer attention to the party room. Roses. Everything out here is the same.
https://www.twitch.tv/peter.ping/clip/shinexpensivedogstone-lightning-z5iox1color-pcpdmn.
https://www.twitch.tv/peter.ping/clip/shinexpensivedogstone-lightning-z5iox1color-pcpdmn.
Haha.
Changed. Wait, nothing's changed. Fuck! I see. Plants are still where they're supposed to be. Those have texture. That lady's still there. Pamphlets on the floor. Drinks are still the same. That's fine. No anomalies. Don't like that. Don't like that. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. This game's cheating. This game's cheating. Get me around. Let me. Oh, I can't crouch in here. Let's go this way. That was so. Can I just say, I think the game just gave me that one. I think the game just gave me that one. This button does nothing. Okay. I just have to click it to find out. Camera. Oh, the camera wasn't in the... Now I'm trying to pick up on it. No clown. Camera, that's still there. Sandwiches, that's still RGB. Roses are still there. Party room. Okay. Sandwiches. Bottles. Oh, that changed color. Oh, that changed color. That changed color.
Pete knows his colors.
Apparently I don't. Apparently I don't. All right. All right, boys. It's time we move on. It's time we move on. It's time that we move on. That's right. One more go.
I couldn't have
Just
done
kidding.
it without wheat bread helping me.
Yeah, I couldn't. That was stupid. That was stupidly hard. I kind of want to do it again. Just not this time. Not this time. Not this go around. Not this go around. All right. It's time that I clock in for my next shift, bro. It's time that I clock in for my next shift. It's time I clock in for my next shift. Oh my god. I didn't actually hit the download button. It shouldn't take that long. It's like, what, 500 gigabytes? Oh, shit! When'd you get here?
You said hi to me when I came home. What are you talking about?
No, I know, but like, when did you
Mari.
enter the
mean?
room?
A few minutes ago, after I made my ramen.
Are you just gonna sit here and just eat your ramen while we do this? While I clock in from
Oh,
the next shift?
oh, this game is live now?
No, it's just a demo. See, you know. Everybody else in my chat knew.
Did you know?
I didn't know until like 4 hours ago. I didn't know like until like 4 hours ago. Have you tried the demo of this yet?
No, I haven't tried the demo for this yet.
Okay, then I guess you can experience this with me.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I guess
I'm
you
gonna
can
I'm gonna
experience this
sit
with
over
me.
here and eat my ramen.
I'm talking right here.
Hi,
watch me
OJ.
jump.
Hi, chat. How you guys doing? You being good?
Here,
Oh,
hold
I'm
on.
kind of harsh in the vibe, huh?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll move you.
He.
I'll move you. I'll move you.
He.
I'll move you. There you go.
He.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Robert, a fallen superhero formerly known as Mecha Man.
I'm so stoked about this game.
Having lost his suit in battle, he is recruited to join SDN, the Superhero Dispatch Network, as a dispatcher.
His mech suit, by the way.
In this section of the game, Robert has just arrived for his first day at SDN. Is it loud? I feel like it's a little
What does
loud.
SDN stand for?
Superhero Dispatch Network.
Oh. I was gonna make a
Dispatch
wild
Network.
guess.
Game it tad loud, yay.
I'm turning it down.
I was gonna make a wild guess that SDN stood for Suck the Nuts.
I don't think it's Suck the Nuts.
I think it's.
I don't
I
think
think
they have
he's
a
working
building.
in Suck the Nuts.
I don't think they have a building just for sucking
Wow,
the nuts.
this looks great.
We're not the
Sucking
highest
D
profile
nuts.
branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people.
Super duper
Some
nut.
of them aren't even people, and they're still great. One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally
Oh, she's a
everything.
magnet woman.
Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed
Triple
that had a
Ds?
different connotation.
3 Ds?
Dispatching, documentation, diversity is the 3rd. Not in terms of priority, of course. Yep, we're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether.
Wow.
And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from, I want to say...
Florida.
Florida!
Florida.
Florida man over there. Easy on the bath salts.
I like him.
That was one guy.
K-E-K.
Hey, speaking of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right.
Bio break?
Sorry.
That's such a
At
old
work,
gamer
I tend to get a
term.
little
Corny.
corporate.
What is?
Bio break?
What's a bio break?
A bathroom. A biological
When,
break.
has,
A bio
when have
break.
gamers ever called it a bio break?
When I was playing,
I thought
God,
that term was
back in my
discontinued.
WoW rating days, like when you had to go to the bathroom, you'd just put in chat
Due to how
bio.
gross it sounds.
Huh. No, yeah, no, I've never heard that before.
Meet me in
Never
the records
heard the
room when
term
you're done.
bio.
Nope.
If you get lost, look for the door
Hit the
that says
follow
records
button
room.
for these 2.
Shut up, Pete.
Wow. We get it. Oh, we're
That's a
following him into the bathroom.
It's a
Is
massive.
this appropriate?
We'll see.
Fix your shirt, bro.
Oh, bruh,
It's not even-
almost went in my pants.
It's not even
Hey, you
holding
the
it.
soccer people talking about?
That guy's not a
What's up, brother?
superhero. That's just a
Man, they
Samoan.
name me Roy, but people call me Roy.
I'll bro fist him. I don't care.
All right. Good to meet you, bruh.
Likewise.
We're just touching our penises. Well, he's not even touching his penis, so. Bro, what a fucking power play. He walks up to the urinal, it doesn't even touch his dick, and he's just like. What a power play.
Would you be intimidated?
Like
I would have
steroid?
talked to that man.
Huh?
Yeah, Dan.
Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. Get you other guys here. They go by the name Roy. So I think it's like, you know, we go scrap, we go ground.
Touch Nux while crossing
Oh, we gon'
screens.
scrap. We gon'
You
brawl.
understand this man perfectly.
I do.
And
Oh, we
I'm
gon'
pretty sure
scrap.
there's a good handful of people in chat who are like, is he speaking English?
Oh, how's it, Kanaka? You like scrap outside? Catch me outside. How about that? How about that? Oh, brother, I found this.
Kanaka?
I boss you up, and then, you know, you got roid. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what
I bust you up?
That's what I think.
He means I will beat you up until you are bleeding.
Hey, you think that's why they call
Boss
me
you
roid?
up.
He's still peeing?
Like I'm on steroids. But they think I'm some kind of a juice head. They think I'm not natty, bro. They think Roy's not natty.
Look, it's not my business, but I don't think it's a coincidence. Sorry.
Whatever. I know Kim.
10-gallon
That's, yeah.
Probably.
Nokia is probably best. Nice meeting you, Roy, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
He wasn't.
You one funny bugger. Mecca man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis, and Roy need to know.
Kapu
The
means
giant
forbidden.
urinal LMAO.
I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool.
I will go and grab your suit so I can have it fixed by the company.
You gonna wash before you do that?
Nah, bro. I never touched nothing.
No, I didn't even touch my dick.
Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
Can you show me again? I don't think I got it.
Yeah, can you show me that again?
Holy shit. Who's this freckle-faced fuck? How are you?
Okay, Black Einstein.
Greet someone.
A little
Look
aggressive.
at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid.
Skinny
You here
latte
to whip these
prick.
assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
Hubba hubba.
Why is this happening?
What? It's a hug, not a hand job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right, because I'm old as shit. How about this? This jog your memory?
Trackstar? Holy shit!
Bro, he just fucking dabbed.
Yeah.
Hey, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around
Dab
here,
on
so
M.
keep it, you know.
Sure, right. Yeah, Chase.
It's been what, 10, 15 years?
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, I reached out to this little pissant when his dad passed. Then he got to ducking me like he
Pissant?
owed me money.
I was in a weird place.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us, so I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
That was
Sorry.
my joke.
I never noticed.
Is this voice actor the guy who plays
the
Jesse
powers.
Pinkerton or whatever his fucking name is?
Are you talking about Aaron Paul?
I don't know what his name
Ooh,
is. I
50
just know
times
he plays
faster than the
Jesse
average
and
person, but I didn't realize until it was too late. And I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry, Chase.
Hey, if
It's
I
Aaron
feel
Paul is
another
what my
ounce
ears
of pity
say.
from you, I will run you over in a
It might
parking
be.
lot and say it was an accident. They'll believe me because it looks like I'm wearing diapers.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus,
intense.
Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I...
Okay, hold on. Let me turn this down just like a little bit more. It's still kind of loud. Okay.
I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like
He's
this?
so funny.
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit. Let's introduce you to your team of losers.
I kind of want to find out if this is
so
Aaron Paul.
based.
Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still
It is.
think we should have
It
canned
is?
these
Okay,
tools
okay,
months
okay.
ago.
And you might
Called
get your
it.
wish. Because if we don't see improvements soon,
Oh,
the whole program
okay.
will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Sure. Reveal your hero, Batman.
Sonar here was a Harvard
Oh.
graduate
Who will not shut the fuck up about being a Harvard graduate like all Harvard graduates.
who also
So
orchestrated
smart.
some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history.
Also, sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
Wait, hold on a second. I thought he's a hero. Are these the crimes that he's committed? That's crazy. Why are we protecting this man?
Flambe. He
Controls the fire and the flame. and his
Flambe?
skin does
What a
not burn.
terrible name.
Met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
Invisigal, who you met. Turned herself in a few months ago
Maybe
and
H
entered
is
the program
also
on
a
the
chef.
condition we
Maybe.
didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
What does that bio say on her?
Bio can become invisible, but only when she holds her breath. She's asthmatic and abrasive
And aloof.
and aloof.
Here we have coupe, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut, hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Cool.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob and went independent.
Okay, so these are like reformed
Gotcha.
villains.
Carnival strongman who made a deal with a sorceress.
Wow.
Gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charming brains of a greasy bowling ball.
He's so
we
short.
love a short king.
Malevola.
Oh.
Terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
I love
Somehow
her.
she's still late for every fucking meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
Possesses a prehensile. Wait a minute. Prehensile tail? Atheist.
I guess so. She's an atheist.
True crime aficionado.
That's Golem. He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. Bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic.
I'm very
I think
familiar
he's
with
lonely.
golems.
Prism, Michigan born and raised. Her power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of
He's
different-
from Cyberpunk?
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
Okay.
Wait,
That's cool.
so the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
What's that
So your
arm squeeze
job
about?
is to get these people to get
You
their
want
shit
one?
together?
Yeah, so you know like Amanda Waller from Suicide Squad?
Oh yeah.
I'm basically Amanda Waller is what I'm getting from this.
Come on. This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to
Basic
decorate.
bitch desk.
R. Robertson. My name's Robert Robertson? What a
This
terrible name.
computer's older than you look.
Is that like beard scruff on his face or battle damage?
Wait, so
I
we're
don't
doing
know.
this?
I think
it's
I
beard
haven't even
scruff.
met the team yet.
We did the slideshow.
First of all, that wasn't
Well,
a
he's
slideshow.
missing like a bite out of his ear,
We like
so
to start slow.
could be
Most people
could
don't
be
make
either
it
or.
past the
I
first
think if
dispatch.
they were scars, they would
This
have been
is
at
better
least
for
like red
everybody's
or
safety.
fleshy colored.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
safety?
You'll be fine. And this here is our little slice of the Southland. Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Exactly. Now put your headset on and introduce yourself to these pricks.
Okay.
Hey, team. This is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real fucking name. You can't be this shook on your first day. Come on.
Yeah, whatever, bitches. Whatever, you bitches.
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I saw him in his underwear.
Roberto, son.
I saw him in his underwear.
He back in mine.
What the fuck is Sonar yapping on about?
Again, please
I don't know.
clear the channel.
Get it, your email.
Shut the fuck up. Let me remind you, these calls are fucking recorded for training fucking purposes. So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of.
I love him.
Wow. I like Black
Shut
Einstein.
the fuck up.
In dispatch, your job is to respond to various calls from subscribers within the city of Torrance. Yo, they have to subscribe to get saved? That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh, you can't afford the subscription fee? Good luck, I guess.
Bureau stats. Yeah, no, I kind of got that from the bios. Call information. My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Climb. Don't make the child cry. Okay, I'll keep these all in mind. Okay. Hello.
balloon is stuck in a tree.
Oh.
Can you send someone?
I will send.
You gotta Gotta pick someone.
Yeah, no. I'm
Oh.
trying to figure out. They don't want to be scared, right? So we're gonna send.
Someone friendly looking.
We're gonna send this guy. He's basically a
He's
child.
so short though.
Yeah, he's as tall as a child. That won't scare him. He's gonna. I'm making this 3'5" man climb a 40-foot tall tree.
Great.
I haven't walloped anything all damn day.
Okay. Oh.
Mr. Vanderstank is requesting a hero for a very important event.
Who's this Vanderstink guy? Willem Vanderstink.
I don't know. Why don't you go find out?
He looks like a buff version of the explosion guy from Atlantis.
He does.
Paper that says you're a genius?
Yeah.
You're just jealous.
Vinny?
I'll take Wednesday.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Hear your hero's performance.
Friday. Today's Friday.
How's he doing?
I know.
Kind of.
Oh no, he lost the balloon.
Never live it down.
Okay then.
Failed.
Oh my god! My bidet is spraying shit everywhere!
Okay. Okay. Let's start hacking.
Ah, that's a skill issue.
To the
Oh.
right.
Not the
I see.
B-Day.
Not the bidet. Not the bidet. Okay. It's probably this way that it wants me to go. Okay, maybe not.
By the way, you're being timed.
I know I am. Okay. Shoot. Okay, let's fix this bidet, I guess.
Well, I didn't know hacking a bidet was so complex.
Bidet offline. Nice. Oh,
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole. Do you know who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man.
Um,
kicked Flambe's ass.
send the golem.
Okay. That little shit did not kick my ass.
It's called with 2 slots
I
remaining. One of
think I heard
them.
about that.
No,
Okay, that's fine.
because
Whatever.
it didn't happen.
We'll send the
Papa.
lady.
So we're all going to shut up about it. Yeah? Okay.
How they do? Okay.
all
Okay.
right.
Okay. 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 Not bad.
Succeeded.
It worked.
Represented.
Laugh all you want. Someday, my subconscious will live on in a chip, and your subconscious will be dead.
Boat robbery in progress. Yacht club. Who can swim? Can you swim? You can fly, right?
There's a difference between a chop, a dice, and a mince. Hold out your hand, let me show you.
Uh-oh.
So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
These idiots are fighting over the name Fight
Robot
Man.
guy without his robot, I guess.
Just a guy?
Dumbass.
Hear that, Flambe?
Dumbass sounding
Ass
names.
kicked by just a guy.
All of you. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
You're
nice.
into it.
Fighter Man, man fighter. Love it. Good synergy. Good job, team. Instincts revealed. Sonar transforms.
What's
after returning
going on with
call.
sonar?
Oh, that, yeah.
Okay.
He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Okay.
Randomly.
That's fine.
We are working on
What
controlling
plane?
Subscribe for
We
these boys
are-
too.
Working on it.
We're playing Dispatch. I'm a superhero dispatcher. Oh shit.
At a local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
Um,
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing.
He's-
You
he's-
didn't start that.
He's good.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Peachy.
Talking about.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Someone's robbing the museum. Don't
Flambe,
know.
stop fucking
to do,
around.
man. I
I've
just
got
Are you a
enough
started.
smooth
problems without you
operator?
making new ones.
I am trying.
Whatever, man.
Okay. I'm gonna send
Nuge.
you.
On it.
Girls get it done. Okay. Girls get it done.
Hell yeah.
Women in
Lone
STEM.
Stone Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN hiring criminals to protect us.
Okay. You know what? You're getting the monster.
Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
I'm kidding,
That's
I'm
such
kidding.
a bad idea.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We'll send Prism. We'll send Prism.
She's hot. Maybe she'll change her mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby.
Okay. How'd he do?
Here, William William Vandersnake needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go?
Okay.
Been wanting to pitch him some
Not
stuff
bad.
I've been working on.
Not bad. They did it.
Yeah, pretty
Good
sure
job,
that's
Koo.
exactly what he's trying to avoid.
2 competing calls appeared. You can only choose one.
Uh-oh.
Shit. This one.
Museum robbery or...
High-ranking Vanderstanker.
Once you dispatch the heroes, the other one will disappear. High-ranking Vandal Stanker, it would mean a lot.
Specifically for sonar.
Yeah, okay, go for it.
Sure. Go ahead.
Thanks, man. You will
Fires out
not
of control. How do we stop the spread?
Ah,
Use the hose.
I didn't
Use your
think I
body.
would until you
Use
said
the fucking hose. What are you talking about?
Use your body to smother the flame.
How do you do? Terribly.
I think I'm gonna use me head.
Oh.
I sent the wrong fucking guy for this.
Yep.
When a hero is injured, their stats decrease by 1. That sucks. Okay, well, fire's out of control. Get out of there. Just
Flames are
leave.
spreading to the houses. We need to evacuate.
Okay. I literally
Golem is
only have the
strong.
golem. Whatever, it's just golem. You got to go. I'm sorry. How should we get around the sensors? Weave through the sensors, power through the sensors. You're invisible and you can literally fucking fly. How do you not?
Weave.
How do they not know?
Ooh.
Go on. How'd you do?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay.
Encountered these thieves before.
Compile and cross-reference past cases. Track down
art
the
thieves.
members.
Oh
Flambe.
God, he's gonna set all the art on fire.
Fuck.
Is there anybody who's
Can we wait?
almost done? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now. No.
No. Click on that one.
Hold on. Let's solve this first. The nerves are hitting sonar and his second guessing his human meat alternative pitch. How should he approach it? Stick with your guts, bro.
Yourself. Goes a long way.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Damn, you suck.
Anybody got a light?
Don't be yourself. Apparently, you just suck as a
Don't be
person.
yourself.
A kid just robbed me. That little shit. I want him behind bars.
I'm sending the flame guy. How'd you do?
Okay. Oh,
Just barely. Cool. Love it. Can I send the fire guy? There's a family trapped inside of the home. We need to rescue them. Punch up? No.
Can you wait until the fire guy's done with his? Oh no, you can't wait.
Lead a path to circumnavigate the smoke. Stop, drop, and roll over the fire. Circumnavigate. Wait, why am I asking?
Hey, it's a golem.
Yeah, I just realized that. You can't move very quickly.
And the house burned down.
Holy shit, I'm a terrible dispatcher. Okay, punch up, Coop. Go. Place in the first slot, gains 1+ combat. I think you'll be okay without the combat.
If cauliflower ear is an STD.
Cauliflower
How long was
ear's
the
not
last
a
dispatcher here?
not an STD.
New record.
How the fuck did that happen?
I set this car on fire. Yeah,
Oh.
very flammable. Kia Soul.
I caught the kid, but have no idea what to do with the 12-year-old thief. Send him home, bro. Send him home. What are you talking about? Let his parents deal with him. Nice. Nice.
And they made it look so fucking effortless too.
Very nice. Okay, cool. After a success, +1/+1, mobility and combat. Nice.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see how we did. How'd you do?
Oh.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. He's got big fist and big smarts. Love to see it. Locate stolen art.
It's just come me a deal, okay?
Hide is well guarded. Stealth. Use around surroundings. Invisigal, obviously. We're gonna send the two.
Whatever you say.
Ladies, get it done.
Need to get some steps
Okay.
in anyway.
Ladies, get it done. Women in STEM. Okay, what did you do? There's a lot of thieves in the hideout. How should the team approach them? Get the paintings out quietly. Protect the art. Capture the thieves.
Quietly.
Yeah, get the paintings out quietly.
quietly.
No promises. I'm a screamer.
Okay. You did
Yeah.
it. You did it. You did it. Nice.
Did you hear what she said about quietly?
I'm a screamer.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Jesus.
Grannies, I got this.
Hold up. Aren't you banned?
Yeah, and I gotta get unbanned.
Sure. Go for it.
People is kinda nice
Go for it.
when you get paid for it.
When sent alone, a Visigal reduces travel time and call completion time. I love to
Okay.
see that.
Can I get ice down here, please?
What does that mean?
She's asking for a tap in. We got access to security cams of SDN subscribers all over our territory.
Okay.
Wow, really? Is that legal?
Don't ask questions.
Shouldn't be.
Just always make sure to read the fine print.
Don't ask questions.
And just like that, that was the entirety of that. That's crazy.
I'm gonna cry. I want this game now.
This was pretty fun. Buy another Twinkie.
Oh my god, I want to play this.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
That was fun.
It was fun.
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again.
Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
What are you doing in Visigal?
Whoa!
Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All
Yeah!
of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
Oh shit. Too real.
Ooh. Was that romance?
No, apparently not.
Huh.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
You can eat those tweets.
Oh, it is Aaron Paul.
What's your name, little guy?
Wait, Jacksepticeye and Moist Critical are in this?
Oh, no. I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
Does it show the actual release date yet?
I thought I
No.
heard moist.
No, not
The
yet.
little dog.
That was a lot of fun. I liked that a lot, actually. I liked that a lot. That was a lot of fun.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
That was a lot of
Chelsea, What are
fun.
you doing?
All right, let me return to the menu. That was fun. Chad, did you have fun with that one? Did you have fun?
I had fun with that one.
You just got here.
I had fun.
Maru, you just got here.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm having a good stream. What's next?
What's next?
Yeah, what's next?
Marbles.
Yo, what are we playing marbles
Event
for?
to look and it was already on my wish list, lol.
Of course.
Mhm.
I literally found out about this just this morning. This was a lot of fun.
Chat recommended it to me a while ago. I think it was Warrenful actually who brought it up. And it has been on my list for a while now.
Very
Yay
nice.
balls.
Yay, balls. Yay, balls. All right, it's booting. It's booting.
Yeah, balls.
What was the highlight of your workday today?
I got to confiscate baby fish from a mama fish's mouth today. Yeah.
How did that work?
I caught the fish. I tipped it
Oh, I-
vertically into a cup I stick my
literally thought you
finger in
said
its
cut.
mouth, give it a little shake, and all the babies fell out.
That's gross.
I
sounds
did
about
that
right.
today.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
That was the highlight of my day.
Well, good for you.
Stealing
and then
babies.
put the babies into the evidence locker.
Yes. Because it's a crime. Because it's a crime.
So why we play Marbies?
Why are we playing Marbies? Because you asked what was next.
Oh.
No, but like for real.
The babies, hand them over.
I'm gonna send out
my babies.
I'm gonna send out another one of those Halpia packets. So if you'd like some Halpia,
You're
if
giving
you would
away
like
all
to-
my Halpia packets.
We have so many.
I can
Mario.
eat so many Halpia.
I know you could. If you would like a packet of coconuts, coconut pudding, essentially. It's like a Jell-O and pudding. It's very good. From Hawaii. Very delicious. Exclamation point play to play. Exclamation point play to play. I'll send it anywhere, bro. I will literally send it anywhere. I'll
Would
give
it
you
be
a couple
fucked
minutes.
up for me to join?
It would be a little fucked up if you joined. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. That'd be a little fucked. That'd be a little fucked
Do
up,
it to
Mario.
keep the Halpia in the house. Mine! You can't have it!
Exclamation point play to play, boys.
My husband's giving away all my favorite snacks.
Mario, you know as well as I do, we will have much more. You know that.
Halpia needs to be a staple in our house for forever.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Literally,
No.
I mentioned coconut.
Airmailed nut pudding.
Air-mailed nut pudding. Let's fucking go.
Nut?
It's funny because coconut. I didn't realize how. What's the word I'm looking for? Divisive. I didn't realize
Controversial?
how divisive coconut really could be.
Really?
Yeah, because like I'm finding more and more as I get older that people either love coconut or they hate coconut. I don't get it. Coconut is like one of the greatest things in the world.
It's a love-hate item.
Yeah, it really is. It's a love-hate item for sure. For surezies. Chat, you're either doing one of three things. Either you don't care about coconut pudding.
Coconut make me nauseous.
See, that's what I'm saying. Either you don't care about coconut pudding. Two, you simply want to
coconut
just give it
haters
to
live
either
a sad
Cisco
life.
or Shan. Or three, you really hate coconut. That's fine. I'll run it. I will literally
the
run it
only
with
people in chat who are like, "Oh yeah, coconut pudding."
Hit
Cisco
the
and
follow
Shan.
button for these two.
the coconut haters live a sad life. Here, chat with them for a moment.
Oh,
For the girlies.
for the girlies, coconuts for the girlies. Hey chat, how you guys doing? Pete left me here with you. You're my responsibility now. I don't know if you've ever had these. With the Shin black ramens. I found out that they also come in like the cups, because
the
normally I get
blah.
them in the bags. The cups, super convenient. Love it. For the bois. For the bois. Boys. For the
At thesis zero, I'm sorry, I assumed.
for the homies.
What I was doing was I was checking if I had enough to just give one to both of them. We don't.
At
Yeah, because
Shambananberry.
you keep giving away my favorite snacks.
Because the thing is, we have 6 of those packets left, and I know if we go below 5, you're going to be
I'm gonna have
upset.
a meltdown.
You're gonna have a meltdown.
have a
You're gonna
meltdown.
have an actual crash out. You're gonna have an actual crash out. This is so funny. It's like you all silently agreed. I don't give a fuck about coconut. All right, give me a good song. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. Meditation. I know that I could have simply just flipped a coin because it's only the 2 of them, but like legitimately,
No, this is more fun.
This is more fun.
Oh, Ferret's
and then a
ghost
random
ball is
ferret's
here.
ghost ball.
Oh, they took 2 different slides.
Ooh, okay. Hard
Really
read.
shaking it up.
Hard read. I think Cisco's going to make
Pudding
it to the end first.
I'll vote Shen.
The reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like more times than not, whoever takes the purple
Can they
almost
DNF
always
in
gets
this
it.
one?
No, they can't DNF. I won't allow it. I don't know. Shan's a little bit lower. But also,
Shen
Cisco's
did
got the
suddenly
speed.
slow down.
Yeah. We'll go
Oh.
in places.
He's floating. Oh no.
But
Yep.
see, this is where it all kind of comes down to a head.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
What do you get all caught up on? Oh,
It just tends to slow down right at the very end there with the purple. Oh.
Can they navigate?
Oh.
Dude, Shen's just cruising through there.
Monka.
No. Oh. I was worried that Shen was just gonna fly off the edge.
Alrighty, Shan.
Aka.
Ugh.
I was cast or cursed.
It really was.
Ka.
Okay. No, I don't have your address. Shan, send me an address so I can send out your pudding. I'm gonna try to do that
Yes.
I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow morning. I don't really have the time this afternoon.
You
I got
do.
a few other things. You do? Do I? Oh yeah, because I did the giveaway for you. Okay. I will I'll just send it to you then.
Easy.
Yeah, I'll just send it to you.
Easy peasy.
Try to do that tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. However,
Thank yous.
you're welcome. This now makes the second time that you've won a giveaway of mine. You're lucky. You're really lucky. Just saying. Alrighty, boys and girls. I hope you had a lot of fun here today.
I did.
I hope you had a lot of fun here today. I know I certainly did. We did a lot. We talked about sleep. We talked about drugs. We
Talked
talked
about sleep?
Yeah, we talked about sleep a little, yeah.
Oh.
We talked about mental illness and remedies. We did
You guys did a lot today.
we actually
Stamps.
discussed a lot.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we talked about stamps
Oh.
and fungus, and I told the story about how I told the story about the clock and how I
Yeah.
proposed to that poor little 6-year-old girl. I was also 6, to be very clear. Good times. Good times. Good times.
Wow.
Good times. But boys and girls, if you haven't already, make sure that you vote in the poll for tonight's
Ooh, what are
field
the
trip.
options?
We have quite a few options this evening. It looks like it's gonna be Holes thus far. Matilda versus Holes,
What?
and
But I
Holes is
haven't seen
taking it.
Matilda in so long.
I'm about to say something fucked up now that the majority of you have voted.
Yippee.
I've never seen Matilda.
Well, I know what I'm voting for.
Never seen Matilda. Holes, on the other hand, I
What?
read the book
We've
a lot.
yeah. It's old news. Let's watch Matilda. Hold
I
on, I'm
can't-
gonna cast my vote right now.
I don't control the poll. I just put it up. I don't control the poll. The poll erects itself whenever it feels like it. It's not up to me. It's not up to me, dog.
Well, I cast my
It's
vote.
Danny
So if you
DeVito's
haven't
best work.
voted
Is it?
yet, you should
Hey,
vote
it's
for Matilda
69.
because Pete hasn't seen it.
Sick. Yeah, it is 69. It is 69. But also, if I don't see you tonight, I will see you on Saturday. We're trying something new. We're trying something a little experimental. We're doing a black and white stream. What does that mean? You're gonna have to be here to find out, brother. On top of
He
that,
directs.
next week Wednesday, don't forget IRL stream. We're going to the train museum.
Trains.
Make sure to be there because I'm just saying you're gonna want to see some trains. You're gonna want to experience this live. Yeah, you're
Is
just
it
gonna want to do that
This is next Wednesday.
next week Wednesday, the 29th. Sorry, the
Is it
9th.
supposed to be like fucking hot as hell?
Is it? Sure
It
fucking
might,
hope
it
not.
might be. It might
I'm
be.
gonna have to be dressed like Miss Frizzle in like 90-degree weather.
Yeah, but the
Is that
good
what you're
news
telling
is
me
that
right
it's
now?
a dress, so you know you can have
Oh,
the
so I can air
wind.
out my bussy.
Yeah,
I can air out the bussy.
you can air out the bussy.
It's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, yeah, this is great.
Alrighty, boys and girls. I
Let
love
that
you.
bussy breathe.
I love you. I appreciate you. I wonder which raid message we're gonna
Raid.
get this time. Okay, it's just the standard
Oh
one.
shit.
Neato. Go say hello to Succubus. You already probably knew where we are going anyways. So go say hi to Socks. I will see you this
Succubusy.
afternoon, or I guess I'll see you this evening for our field trip. And if I don't see you tonight, I'll see you on Saturday. If I don't see you on Saturday, I will see you when I see you. All right. Have a good night. Have a good day. Whatever it is.
Bye, chat.
I'll see you later. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.